And so then I said, "Wow,
Wow. Okay.
yeah,
That was fun. That was good times. What
That
that was.
was something.
Yep.
In any case,
I was going to
moving
go with
past
something else,
that.
but that's way better."
All right. Hey everybody. Welcome to the party.
Party.
Yep. It's a good
Yeah.
party. It's a great party.
It is.
What comes
We are
before
a great
part
party.
B? Party.
We party. So
It's true because
we're gonna go ahead and get started here in a second with this evening's session of Galitaia. Before we go, does anyone in the party have any announcements to make?
Still awesome.
Actually, yes. I mean, he's
Okay.
so awesome. That's known.
Yes,
But I was gonna say,
known.
a couple weeks. 2 weeks from this coming Saturday. They're what's your face? Tico's put together Constitution Check as a 24-hour fundraiser for the ACLU.
Yeah, do that.
Come hang out and watch me play a potentially really broken sorcerer. I'm going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern. I'm on the first block
Nice.
with Herb.
Cool.
Too damn early.
I also-
that one.
Yeah. I also think there is still some time.
10 a.m. What time zone, BB?
10 a.m. Eastern. 7 a.m. Pacific, so 9 a.m.
Ooh, buddy,
Yeah.
you're up early.
I can handle 9 a.m. on a Saturday.
That's true, I guess.
I
I thought
won't
you
be
were
wearing
I
pants.
thought you were Mountain, not Central, for some reason.
No. I go to Mountain when the time zone changes because we don't.
Oh, right. That's
Yeah.
why.
That's
You
gonna
should
suck.
The opposite way.
Yeah, that will suck.
Uh-huh.
Love rides.
I know I could
anyone else?
possibly be in that, but I'm not sure yet.
Hey, I think there are still some people looking for players too. So go,
Yeah, no,
go put your face on there.
I'm on the
If I
list for
didn't
the all
have-
clear game,
If I
but
didn't have #family #responsibilities, I would do it. But
Hashtag small children.
list for the all clear.
#dang it.
Oh, the all
I'm
clear
not
game
sure
sounds
yet.
so good. I wanted to be
Whether I
again.
get in that one or not,
That
I
Would
sounds
be
so
so
bad.
annoying.
Well, I am eating some
For
hashtag
you.
Thin Mints, hashtag
Yeah.
nom 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 nom.
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Character busted. That
They
is
don't
all.
sell those here.
Oh, they're so
I
good.
actually, if I were to get in on the All-Star game, I'd ask if I could play my Disciple class instead. See if they let that fly.
I really want to play a Forge cleric at some point.
Ooh, I'm playing a
That'd
Blood
be
Hunter
cool.
tomorrow. That's gonna be fun.
I have a Forge Monk subclass that I'm going to be putting out at some point once I get other things to put out with it that I'm pretty excited about. In any case, any other announcements?
Dicks?
Butts?
It's a good announcement.
Hmm.
Dick butts.
Ha.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I do
Really?
have-
Welcome to the
Really giving
internet.
this viewer,
There is
giving
one
that
other
viewer a
announcement.
show.
We're on a boat.
That's true.
We have a boat.
You own a boat, which you are currently on, which, by the way, I have some information for you guys about, so that you know what your boat looks like and what kind of things it has in it.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I am not going to know what any of these things are, and I am excited.
No.
And
This is very simple things, because I also know very little about boats.
Good.
I know it
Basically,
has a
and I'll
stern.
actually go ahead and go through this now so that everyone can hear it. So it
There's a poop deck somewhere?
Poop.
maybe, sure, probably. So
I'm an
the
adult.
ship itself is a pretty standard size. It's not a large ship. It's about the same size as the ship you're on before. There is no flag flying currently. There is no real distinguishing features on the ship. There's no name painted on the side. There's no masthead figure, anything like that. It's very like, if you could get boats off the shelf, this boat would be off the shelf. We're gonna name it Jedi.
Jedi. We got about 12 Jedis.
So far as inside the interior of the boat itself, once you go under the deck, there is a captain's quarters with a bed, sort of armoire. That's sort of like standard thing. It's not real fancy, but it's a little nicer than the rest of the boat. There are crew bunks in which there's 8 hammocks and 1 trunk for storage of stuff per hammock. There is a small galley with some basic kitchen equipment, and 2 10x10 cells for locking prisoners in and whatnot. The keys for which are currently in the captain's quarters. Additionally, on the deck / the outside of the ship. Ship's got 2 masts, one of which has a crow's nest about 30 feet up the mast. Big boat face. That would be funny. And additionally, there's of course a ship's wheel with the fog rune on top of it, which, so that you all know, the fog rune, by taking one, you cost an action, you place your dominant hand on the rune and you speak the word terror in primordial, which Zarn, I'm sure, will be happy to teach you all how to pronounce.
Yes.
And this produces a fog bank centered on the ship with a half-mile radius.
Dude, we're gonna Pirates of the Caribbean the fuck out of this boat.
There are
You
also
stole it from pirates.
I know, but
no,
True.
I did not. It
No,
does
we just
not
stole
have
it.
black
No.
holy sails.
We stole it from pirates.
Oh, yes, you did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Those
I
are
got.
dicks. I'm also, just as a side note, super happy that the keys are in the captain's quarters and not on the bottom of the engine. Because I didn't think of looking for keys on
Yep.
that guy before we threw him.
That's true.
And I just
Who
had
knows?
that sudden
Well, I mean, you guys,
horrifying realization.
to be fair, you guys did actually strip them before they got tossed overboard, so there's not a
Yep.
problem. You would have found them.
Well, I'll teach them to try and kill.
Anyway,
Yeah.
there are also a few grappling hooks, like the ones that were hooked onto your boat. Basically, the ends are tied high up on the masts of your ship. They're intended to be thrown at other masts or ship railings on other ships, so that you can hand-to-hand crawl like you guys did. And then finally, each of you has one ring of fog sight, which allows you to see through the fog created by the ship's magic. Meaning anyone else in the fog is considered blinded. You are not. And there are 2 extra rings in the captain's quarters.
Question.
Answer.
Are there places for cannons?
No, because gunpowder does not exist.
Right.
Boo.
Damn.
Well,
I have to invent that one
I
day.
invented.
We could mount ballistae.
That
You
too.
could
Ooh.
conceivably do that. You guys could do any. This is your boat now,
Yes.
as far as you know.
Oh man, we are
Um,
gonna fuck this thing up.
You can paint it, and buy ballistas and fancy magic rooms, and I don't know, anything you can set your pretty little minds on.
Aw,
Yeah.
You just
Hey,
know
I-
that's gonna
just
go
throw
well.
it.
I'm going ballista shopping.
That's funny.
Oh yeah, we're getting invaded by the dark side, kind of.
I am going to find out how to shop for ballistas,
Good luck.
and also what the plural of ballista is.
Go to
Ballistae.
ballistae.
That would be
Is it
ballistae.
ballistae?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Ballista.
I
Yeah.
feel
I don't-
so sad.
Is it
as a
ballistae? Is that
history
how it's
major.
pronounced?
I don't
Not
know.
ballistae.
I just sound fancy.
Cool.
Like I'm a history teacher. I
Are we
should
ready
know
to go?
this.
Does anyone else have any other questions before I hit up the recap? Other than the basic recap we just had, which is you have a boat now.
We got a boat.
That's true.
How
You want a
realistic would it
boat.
be to mount a trebuchet?
Highly unrealistic.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good. Put that on the list.
Theoretically,
You would not be able
could-
to realistically
Maybe.
carry the ammunition.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that's a good point. Oh, what if we threw other boats?
Unless we could physically create rock.
No, we'll
you
just
are-
put other smaller boats in there. Just point that out.
If you can figure out a way to make that work, power to you. We'll see what we can do. In any case, brief recap. The party is currently on their way to the city of Il-Dar, formerly traveling on the by Captain Gracie. After an encounter with some pirates, the party has taken their ship, which is, I believe, yet to be officially named unless you guys have come to an official decision.
I thought we
This
did.
ship, as mentioned previously, has some magic foggy stuff. I don't know if everyone okayed the name you came up with, but we'll talk about that later. The ship does some magic fog stuff. It's pretty cool. And the party is making their way to Il-Dar off the back of a tip that an individual by the name of Silurus Tillix, who they have previously heard of, who is a necromancer who sicks some zombies on some revelers at a festival in Dragonix, has apparently made it to Il-Dar via information from a reliable source. So, with that, we'll go ahead and get started with the party on their boat. At this point, you guys are just a couple of days out from Il-Dar itself. You guys have been not. You've got a pair of experienced sailors, so you've got it under control. But you do realize as you're sort of making your way in these last couple days, this ship would be easier to deal with a few more people. The 4 of you is not quite enough, and everyone is having to pull their own weight to even make this thing move, including those who haven't done it before and those who do their best not to do things.
That would be
So
me.
I
Yes,
don't
it
know who you could possibly be talking about. There is
Four
no
of
one in
you
our party
are,
who would act like that.
Yeah, not at all. Not even a little bit. So the 4 of you are doing your best, and you're managing, but it's a little rough, and you think it might be beneficial to have some help for the future. As you make your way to Il-Dar, you get there in a couple of days, following more or less in the wake of the Green Witch, who you know knows the way, and that leads each of you to arriving soon at the docks in Il-Dar.
Huzzah!
You
Oh. Hold on. Gotta fix that. Fixing this.
Well done.
Hot damn, 13
Thanks.
viewers.
I'm a pro Googler.
There we go. Fixed it. Sorry.
Everything is
Hello?
whatever.
Hello? Can you hear us,
Okay,
Mike?
Yes. No, I hear you.
Can you hear us now?
Okay.
Yes.
Good.
My computer is being a right piece of shit tonight, and I'm really
Shall we
about to break
continue?
everything.
Yeah, you're good.
Sorry.
I
Continue.
don't recommend that course of action.
Yeah, don't do that until
In
after.
any case.
Ugh.
Yeah, that. So, the 4 of you tie up your ship at a dock, making your way as your ship's sort of pulling in and you're making your way to the docks. You come in and sort of see this city for the first time. The first thing that you notice is that right up until you get to the docks, it's just a straight cliff leading in, and there's maybe like a mile and a half wide of actual docks, and then there's another cliff on the other side. There's just no unused beach real estate here at all. It's all docks, pretty much, so far as you can tell. Additionally, the city is shut up, ignore those flags, please.
I noticed that too.
Wasn't even gonna mention it.
You all see, this is a pretty, if you were to think of like a standard, like well-to-do port town in a fantasy setting, it's pretty much this, so far as you can tell, at least from a distance. As you pull into your dock, and you guys get off the ship, you make your way up, and you are encountered by an individual, a gnomish individual, as you might expect in this town, it being, as you've heard, primarily gnomish in sort of the heartlands of gnomedom, as it were, a small gnomish man walks up. Ah, hello there. Will you be docking your ship for some time?
That's the hope.
Yep. We're gonna be here
do you
for a
have the
little
requisite funds, or perhaps a standing arrangement?
What is the requisite funds?
The requisite funds
We
to
just
dock
got
your
this.
boat here. Yes, the requisite funds. Oh, excuse me, funds. I must be
Buns.
hungry. The
I
requisite
actually have
funds.
some of those if you'd like some. Sorry,
I
yes,
would not
requisite
mind.
funds.
The requisite funds would be $5 per day. Do you know how long you'll be staying?
What's a dollar?
Dollars?
That
$1.
depends. What's the conversion to
What's
dollars?
a dollar?
Goodness
Because all
me!
we have
I'm
is
just
gold.
tripping
Sorry,
over my
we're-
tongue. 5 gold.
We
per day.
are.
My
okay.
goodness.
I think
I-
you're tripping on something, but it's definitely not your words.
5 gold. That's 12
Wow.
silver, right?
Wow. I hate you so
Um,
fucking
I
much.
wish.
No.
I hate you. Can I mage hand and cuff him in the back of the head?
Who? Zarn? Absolutely.
Yes.
You gibbs him in the back.
My
of the head.
intelligence
with a
is
mage hand.
plus
Mage
5.
Gibbs.
Mage gibbs.
I'm a very smart man. I just don't know math real good.
Ah, damn it.
Oh, fucking
Yeah,
hell.
no. He's right. There's a full-on mage slap. Gibbs slap. What?
Yes, this never works. Anyway, sorry. I didn't catch your name. Gnomish fellow.
He didn't throw it at us.
Well, I mean,
I did not give it. My apologies. My name is Festra.
Fester?
Did you catch that?
Festra.
Festra.
Fester.
Festra.
Yes, Festra. Yes.
Fester.
Like that?
Festra.
Yes, exactly.
Hey,
what
got
Dawn has
there.
typed.
Hey, I was close.
Well,
I
then.
just
Yeah, I
missed
know.
it.
I was
Pleasure to
thinking
meet you,
of
Festra.
Fester too.
I'm Norin. You'll hear
To
of me
meet
sooner
you.
or later.
And he,
Uh,
he sort of reaches out a hand upwards towards you.
Pleasure to meet you. I'll reach down, shake his hand.
His grip is surprisingly strong.
Wow. So you move boats for a living, then? I take it.
I what?
Don't worry about it. What? Hi. Here's money. Here.
What?
Let's go 25 gold. Just give you 25.
5 days,
You can
then.
set it up for 5 days. Yeah. Can you do me a huge favor? Where is?
Depends
the
on what it
nearest-
is.
Basically just directions. Where's the nearest inn?
Ah,
That
the
would have
nearest
rooms to
inn.
fit at least
Oh.
3 of us. Sorry, at
There
least
are-
3 rooms. Because the last time some of us
Yes.
shared rooms, it didn't go
I
well.
understood what you meant.
Good.
I understand. So, if you're looking for inns, there's actually several. What quality of inn are you looking for? Perhaps I can help you more with some detail.
What do you guys think? What do we look for on quality here?
Just so I know, I haven't.
Where I'm not going to get stabbed in the lobbies.
Carter hasn't been here, right? Or if he was, it was only for a short period
Carter
of time.
has. Carter would not have been here. I don't know specifically where his monastery was, but I'm gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and say he didn't come through Il-Dar
Okay.
because none of you have been through. So, Bree has seen Il-Dar from on a ship. Zarn has been in this area of Il-Dar before, but no further.
Yes.
And Zarn, you actually know that this area of Il-Dar is referred to as the Quays.
The Quays. Guys, this is the Quays.
Oh,
Because it's so quazy.
I was just going to make that joke.
God damn it!
Hey, with the mage head still up, I'm going to finger guns with it.
It's just very man.
It's still there.
If you're looking perhaps for the finest accommodations, and he sort of gestures off to his left, your right, towards one of the cliffs. Actually, set just into the cliff is a wonderful inn known as it's not terribly clever, known as Cliffside. It's a bit pricey, but the view, oh my goodness!
Cliffside. Where is that again?
I went there with my husband once
On the side
several
of the
years
cliff.
ago. Amazing, divine.
Sounds good. I like the sound of that. Is that like the nicer neighborhood in town? Like the rich
It's
people?
actually there's not really a neighborhood there so much. It's
Phenomenal.
mostly just the inn.
That is the best thing you have said today, Kestra.
You know what? While we're doing this, I'm actually gonna look up nice place names for
This is
halfling
fine.
villages
Oh,
type
wait.
stuff.
We're going to go that way.
Okay, and that's the name of the neighborhood, right?
Quays is the name of the area, of just like the docks area.
Okay,
Um,
so dock area.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people that live here, so far as you can tell, Zarn. It's primarily warehouses and some taverns and inns where, like, the proprietors might live in their own tavern.
Okay, yeah. So from what Zarn knows, this is basically like a stopping off point to drop off cargo and keep going. Like no.
Exactly.
Okay, thought so.
Yeah, this is Merchantsville, as it were.
Hey, I live near Merchantville. Small world.
the trading, where all the trade comes in, pretty much. At least the naval, the sea-based trade.
Gotcha. Be careful when you get off the boat, guys. There's a lot of seamen around here.
I hate you so much.
As a team, can we just all hate? My mage hand is still up. I'm gonna try and smack him a second time.
I'm going to dodge it. Let's do my dexterity save.
Oh! We are gonna dodge it.
We did.
It is actually extremely badass. It's like Matrix style. Like you like lean all the way back. It's super cool.
I want to do a backflip and like kick myself off the railing and give like double middle fingers and splash into the ocean.
You do that,
Like fuck you! Spsh.
and Testra just sort of looks
fucking
around and is like,
Every fucking time. Don't even worry, about it, man. This is weirdly enough. This is completely.
if you
fine.
don't return, as a note, if you don't return within 5 days' time with additional gold, or take your ship will be impounded by the authorities.
Sounds good. Can I give you another 25?
Where would they
Let's just
keep
make
a
it
ship?
an even 10 days.
Uh,
Because
you know-
I don't know how soon I'm going to get back this way.
They don't so much move the ship as they do just commandeer it.
Ah, that kind of impounding. I like it. So here's another 25. Let's make it 10 days. And
Sounds good.
if I kick in an extra one, can you like send a Raven note over to the? You know what? I'll just come back and tell you what inn we're staying at. We'll set up some kind of messaging there. Or I'll pay a small child to do it for
You're
me.
looking for a reminder, perhaps? Is that what
That
you're
would be
asking for?
phenomenal. Because I'm not gonna lie,
Um,
I'm probably gonna remember, but I don't know about these assholes.
yes.
And also
Come,
Bree.
come find me or one of my coworkers, and you'll notice us by the tunic, and you look down and you see that he's wearing a pretty distinct teal tunic.
That's a very nice color.
Wearing these near the docks.
Yeah. Man, I know a guy who would have loved
an employee is in the employ of the city, helping to do what I'm doing effectively, take payment for the docking of ships. So come see me or any of my coworkers, and we might be able to help you out with some sort of reminder system once you know where you're staying.
That sounds amazing. I thank you for your time. You sound great. This is like the most pleasant
so do
greeting
you.
we've ever gotten in a port. Like, you have no idea
How many ports
how
have you been in?
You would be surprised. Like,
Right.
at least.
Well, I hope you'll have a lovely stay here, doing whatever it is precisely that you're doing.
Have you heard
I
anything about
certainly
the
hope so.
Cora Bell?
I'm sorry, what was that, miss?
I said, have you heard anything about the Cora Bell? Is a ship
The
been
Cora
around?
Bell. You know, I have not seen the Cora Bell here in some time.
Oh,
Nice man the captain is, though.
he's my dad.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That would make you Bree, would it not?
It would.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's good to meet you. Your father spoke highly of you in his time.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that was nice of him.
Jesus.
I didn't hear what you said, Tracy.
Oh, I went,
That last
really?
Oh. Well, I can only tell you what I've heard. He seems a kind man.
Well, thank you very much. If you do hear about him, let me know.
I'll do what I can.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a lovely afternoon, everyone. I do have other business to attend to, he says. It's sort of gesturing at another ship that's pulling in.
That's good.
And
It's
you
a
guys
pleasure to
can
meet
actually see as he says that and sort of begins to hustle off. This is like it's busy. Like there's ships pulling in and out like pretty frequently, which is odd given like just the sheer like this is not a modern day ship thing where ships come in like every hour to most places. This is a happening town in terms of naval arrivals.
Do I recognize any of the ships?
Roll
Was it perception, maybe? Of course. Let me guess. The audio just cut out again. All right, guys. Hey, people. So this happens literally all the time, and it's really... Actually, it hasn't happened in a while, and it's really been frustrating me. So I'm going to talk to you guys to make sure there's no dead air like there was last time. So you hear just clicking and stuff. So I'm going to go to my computer stuff for a second. Put that as default. Set that as default. Okay. And it's really quite frustrating. Let me just type in real quick to the thing that I'm going to murder my PC. Because that's what's going to happen very, very soon. Oh, so the same thing happened to him then? Alright, well at least I feel a little bit better then. What if I hit this button? What does that do? That does a bunch of poop. That does nothing at all. Alright. Actually, what I'm going to do? Hold on.
Put those in not the Roll20 chat because I won't find them again.
Yeah,
All
it's
right,
more
so-
of just like
So,
for myself right now.
so did you say do
Right,
perception?
that's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna
If
go
you're
with that.
taking your notes elsewhere, that's fine because I'm not. Using
Well,
them to go
no,
back.
right now I'm just putting them there as like a small
Okay.
collection, and then I'm gonna move.
Quads.
That's fine. As long as you
But
know what
like I
you're
said,
doing.
wherever I don't know where you're gonna put that. I gave you the idea, but I don't know specifically where halflings.
So the
are,
halflings live in the valley, the area right named the Valley, by Yandala's Lake. That's where halflings are.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh, okay.
Zarn, are you
Okay.
speaking?
Yeah, I was. Can you not hear me?
Mike,
Damn it!
Mike.
Hello,
Mike and Mike and
hello.
Mike.
Mike.
Ah! Why does
Take that
technology
as a
hate me?
Hi, Mike.
Thank God. Oh my God. I'm gonna see. This is what happens. People finally show up, and my computer's like, "Oh my God, people are watching."
Everything's gonna explode.
Like I said, like I typed in the stream chat where a lot like Flutternib and Ivozika, I can't remember his name probably. They all come from the same one is Venalis. He's gonna kill me for saying that. And he has those problems too, where he'll be just like playing a game and talking, and then all of the audio on his stream PC his game PC just goes away,
All right.
and he just sits there and waits for it.
All right. So, Zarn,
I'm hoping you said
you have
perception.
rolled a 23 perception check. I did say perception. Yes.
God.
So you look about at the boats and the harbor.
To the harbor.
You don't really recognize too many of these. You see sort of like designs of ships that you recognize. Oh, that's clearly an elven ship. That one looks to be of dwarven make, that sort of thing. But you don't recognize any ships in particular.
The elven ships. Do they look like they're from the Elvish Navy?
No, traders primarily.
God. Okay.
Do you have
Know
a
something
reason
you
to
wanna
fear the
tell us?
Elvish Navy? Yeah.
No worries. It's
Did I
fine.
miss something?
Totally fine. Totally fine.
What did you do in Corellendale?
I did nothing. I did nothing.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
what'd you do to piss off the elves?
Nothing. Moving on. It's not time for that backstory yet.
Did you say that they were all alike?
No. Oh my God. You know what's funny? I actually went back and I started watching the older episodes from the first season, and like I got to that scene, I was like, God damn it, you idiot. That's not how I meant it, and you guys know it.
I don't know. That guy thought that's how you meant it.
No, because I asked him.
Yeah, I feel like that
No,
guy's
I
still
even
not
watched
even
it. The thing I asked was, do tieflings like certain flowers? And everyone's like, well, that's racist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, well,
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't
That's like saying, hey,
Oh my
do black people like certain flowers?
Oh my god. You know what? We're done. Moving on. No Elvish Navy, okay? We're done here. We're done here. Moving on.
I'm now more worried.
I said moving on.
I'm more worried than I was before.
God damn it.
You guys begin making your way northwards along the dock, making your way in the general direction of Cliffside, the inn that was pointed out to you by Festra.
Alright, let's do it.
As you walk along, everything seems to be pretty standard. There's taverns along the ways, and others, sailors and merchants, and there's like food carts and the like, sort of near the docks themselves, with people hawking their wares. Pretty much the standard what you'd expect. Though you do actually notice as you walk along, the streets are really clean, like weirdly clean.
Ooh, how fancy.
Other than that, it's pretty normal.
I am frantically watching for gelatinous cubes because I learned my lesson last time. If it's disturbingly
Paranoid,
clean, there's
or-
probably a gelatinous cube somewhere.
you're too paranoid.
There is no such thing. You remember what happened last time you said I was too paranoid about mimics? There's fucking mimics everywhere.
That was so much fun.
That's for you. We ran.
So you guys-
We ran away through the sewers.
Yeah, that was the highlight.
So are you guys just sort of walking northwards towards the cliff where the inn is, or are you like asking for directions?
I'm fine just walking that
Yeah,
way
I'm
and
assuming
I'll
we can
keep
try
an
to
eye out
find
for
it.
shops that look like they would be selling cool things.
What kind
Not
of cool things?
necessarily going in. But,
I'd like to find
you know,
maybe just like a general store.
more badass cloaks.
Is it chilly here too, or is it?
Slightly different colored
Yeah.
feathered cloaks.
No, actually, it's quite temperate at the moment.
God
Very
damn
mild
it.
temperature.
Can't wear my earmuffs.
Yeah.
Then.
Oh.
I want to find
Yeah,
like
nope.
a summer weight feather cloak.
Yeah.
So,
So this
yeah.
this city is pretty much like on the equator. This is like
Yeah,
tropical.
I leave my duster on the ship.
Oh right, I forgot you had that. I'm very much actively looking for a place that summer weight feather.
That sells what now?
It's a feather cloak, but like nicer, or summer weight under anything that's gonna keep me cool.
I mean, you're
'cause
wearing armor, so
yeah, it's not gonna help, but
no.
even just like the white cloth things that they wore, like the Crusaders wore in the desert, like that.
Yes.
Can
Yeah.
I find like one of those, like a white cloak or something that'll help displace some?
Yeah, actually, you do see there's actually as you're walking down the docks, there's a few different sort of merchants that are just hawking clothing, primarily summer clothing, to these sailors coming in from different climates. And it's not like it's hot right now. It's just like it's winter here in the equivalent of Jamaica, like.
So for
Yeah.
me, still insanely hot. For
Well, for a Canadian,
fine.
sure, yeah.
I'm just saying, minus 37 today. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah. I'm not looking for like short shorts, but like just like a summer weight cloak.
Ooh,
I'm not saying feathered
shorts.
short shorts, in which case I'm thinking about it.
Are you
Little
looking for
short
jorkers?
shorts.
Sorry?
I mean, you're still wearing armor, so
Yeah, I'm
you
just
can
looking for
put
something.
shorts on over it if you want.
Oh my god.
It's only a breastplate, so theoretically I could put something on my bottoms. That
Well,
would
that's
be...
true. I guess you are just wearing a breastplate. That's true. Breastplate and shorts. Summer
Yeah.
fashion. By Norin.
breastplate and jorts, if I can find
Feathered
them.
shorts.
God.
Yeah.
Just
Just
really go ham.
Just go full adventure zone and go with breastplate and jortpers.
yeah. Ooh, wait. Jeggings.
No.
Muscles,
I have
also
sacred
like
flame.
Jeggings don't
I
yet
will
exist
use
in
it.
this time. Jeggings do not exist in this timeline, luckily for all of us.
Yes,
Get,
thank Christ.
get some assless chaps, Norm.
There you go.
Assless chaps.
Technically,
underneath.
all chaps are assless.
Yeah.
Norin,
True.
Norin, I have sacred flame and I will use it. I swear to God.
Don't even start with me. I will flame. If we can get into a flame war, it'll be a thing.
Oh my God.
They're fun.
For real though, like white cloak.
Anyway,
Can
yeah.
I
So
please buy-
there's some white cloaks, some sort of like head coverings and like wraps and the like, that you can find. Just general like cool with protection from the sun type light cloth.
Eh. Is there any place that looks like they
you
would be
find a
selling
couple of different.
magical ones?
You don't really gather that any of these type of shops down here are selling much in the way of magical stuff.
Don't want to give
This
up
is all
plus
pretty
one AC.
mundane.
Fine, I'm just gonna suffer.
Well, this would just be.
Although I will buy a sick hat.
Well, this wouldn't. What would you be giving up plus one AC for your cloak?
Yeah, the cloak.
This is like a head covering primarily.
Oh, cool. Then
I would say
definitely
that you would take your cloak off.
definitely buying that.
Yeah, because
the
feathers
sort of
can also make you
gnomish-
cool.
You
Yeah.
walk up to one of these stalls that are selling these things, and there is a a gnomish individual there, and this person looks up. Ah, hello, a customer. What are you in the mood for today? We have the
Something in
finest
like
fabrics here.
Like a really nice hat or like a head covering that'll help me not be so unbelievably hot, and also
Not a
stop my head
haberdasher,
from
but-
sunburning.
Ah, yes, head coverings that we have
Or
for
the
your
sunburning is
finely bronzed dome, sir.
Thank you. Yeah, I would like it to stay
Um,
finely bronzed and not beat red.
Yes, absolutely. I understand your concern. My father is actually bald. It's not good in the summer months.
Yeah, it's quite a problem.
What color are you looking for? We have the entire spectrum.
Honestly, just white.
No, come on.
Yes.
Or red?
We have white. I wouldn't recommend red. I think it might clash with the orange cloak.
White then would be ideal. The berets are those are winter weather. Thank you very much.
We
That's
lost
part of the
cool.
Norin
Yes.
winter line.
I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, that's the Norrin winter collection. Just white.
But yes, one white headscarf coming right up. Anything for the rest of you?
Anybody else? Anyone want to do this?
I
Do we have
would.
anything in bunny themed?
Bunny themed. No, I'm afraid not. Nothing quite so. No embroidery here, I'm afraid.
Plain color is just too boring.
Just buy like
we have-
3 of them. And
We
just
don't. It's
sew
not
them
just
together.
plain color. We have multi-colors. We have plaid. We have some very nice. Some very nice checked patterns.
What about to match my lipstick?
Actually, yes, we do have one that's rainbow, dear.
Woohoo! Sparkle?
No, but I'm sure you could toss some glitter on it and it would do just fine.
Yes, yes.
Yes. All right. So one rainbow and one white. Anything for the other two of you?
I have an interesting question. You sell already made things. Do you sell
Are you
items
looking for raw
to
fabrics?
Yes.
I might be willing to part with some of my materials. What are you looking for?
Simple cloth. Maybe a good cotton blend. And do you happen to have any of it in this color? And he kind of like shows the crimson maroon stuff he's wearing.
Yes, I do. Simple crimson fabric. I can do that as well. And you, sir, with the shield. The other one with the shield, actually. What can I do?
Yeah.
Anything for you?
No, nothing for me. Although I wouldn't mind if you could point me somewhere that maybe either sells or does enchantments.
Enchanting, I'm afraid you'll have to make your way to the Grand Thoroughfare, or proper. Nothing in the quays.
Okay, thank you very much.
But yes, for the three of you, and you're sure I can't interest you in anything. It's all really quite nice. I promise you'll appreciate it.
I'm pretty good. I'm very.
We wouldn't want you to sunburn that delightful blue skin.
I'll be fine.
All
Not
right,
gonna
if
lie.
you're certain.
I was gonna
what's he
say
doing?
something, but then I know that Carter wouldn't know. Derek would.
What's your-
Carter would.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, what is your name, Mr. Gnomish fellow?
My name is Talise.
Elise. Nice to meet you. Norin. That's big Z. Slightly smaller C. Really little B. And Norin's gonna
What?
step away from Bree before she takes a swing at him. Anyway, hi, I'm
I wasn't
Norin.
listening. I'm looking at the rainbow thing and wasn't paying any attention.
Good. Anyway, I'm not gonna
Yes?
lie to you. I am incredibly curious to see what happens if he sunburns. Like,
Me
just from a
too.
science aspect,
I can.
right?
I can hear you.
Fucking right. Shut up! You're out here.
I mean,
5
I
feet
do
away from me.
recommend, if you don't want him to find out, you can purchase one of my lovely scarves.
I mean, actually, wait.
I like
Yeah. Do
this
you
guy.
have do you have a plaid or something that would completely clash with his skin tone? Because I will buy one of those just to put into the bag of holding for later.
I tell you what, I will give you this delightful orange and green plaid.
That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'll even
should
give it
buy
to you
that
at a
one.
slight discount. Slight.
Having a hard time moving that one, eh?
No, mostly
Like,
because it's
I will
funny.
happily pay for that. How much are you asking?
Well, so in total, with the 4 items, the plaid and green, the white, the red, and the red fabric. Oh, I'm sorry, the white, the rainbow, and the red fabric. Excuse me. That will come to a total of 13 gold and 4 silver pieces.
I, oddly enough, have exactly that on me. Okay.
How much is mine?
Yeah.
How much is mine separately?
Oh, if I must itemize. Well, we've
Yeah,
got
it would help.
that's 5 for the rainbow, 4 for the plaid with the discount, and then 1 and 5 silver pieces for the white one, and then the remainder, which would be 1 and 9 silver pieces for the fabric.
Like, I can just pay for it out of the party funds. Like, we've got that for specifically this purpose.
Oh, right, I
Mine's
forgot we
mine's
have
mine's
the-
for personal reasons, kind of.
Okay.
So
Okay, you pay for your own. I don't care.
Thank you very much for your business. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'll hand him 2 gold, by the way,
Oh,
and tell him to keep the change.
very good. I'll use that 1 silver to buy a whole cup of water.
Wow.
Oh, that's
I fucking love this
that's
guy
amazing.
so much.
Oh, by the way, Norin, did you get that plaid thing for me?
Maybe. Yes.
No, and I would like you to make a deck save.
Wow.
You're just gonna do that right in front of the merchant, huh?
Damn it!
Fuck it.
That is extremely ungrateful of you, sir.
Yeah, he does
I
this.
worked
this
very hard
happens.
on that.
He does this a lot.
I will burn that before
I
this
am
day
putting
is
it
done.
into the bag of holding. I am putting it into the bag of holding before he can touch it.
And then
No,
Stuffing it in
Care
the
of
bag.
that. You need it. You will.
I'll say to the
while,
shop.
while
I-
those while
I-
those
I am
two are
going to lie.
bickering, I ask the guy again. I was like, "You don't have any feathers, do you? Like, I don't mean small ones that you would put in a pillow, like big ones, kind of the points to Norin's cloak, about that size, if not a little bigger."
I'm afraid I don't do any work with feathers. You'll have to look elsewhere.
You wouldn't happen to know anywhere? We're not from around here, because I'm not anywhere.
Let me think. If you're looking for someone specifically to do feathers, well, more feathers. You'd probably be able to find a decent bestiary in proper somewhere. Though I must say, I rarely do work with animals with feathers myself. I stick mostly to fabrics. I'm
Understandable.
probably not much help here, I'm afraid.
Oh, like I said, I'm new here. I didn't know if you had any, so I'm just trying to find someone who can. So, if you don't, that's fine. I just need to find someone that does.
Right. I'm afraid I can't help you. If I could, I would. You've been very generous with your additional entire silver piece. But
I fucking love this guy so.
I'm afraid I can't help.
We'll find a spot.
Carter goes to walk away, stops, turns around, and as he does, he fumbles with his belt and then takes 5 gold and puts it on the table and then walks away.
I thought he was gonna do something else instead of fumbling.
Now that, Jesus. Now that is quite the tip, sir. Thank you. Have a
He just
lovely
kinda-
day, each of you.
You know,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thank you.
You have a great day. As I'm walking, I'm just gonna light up the gold.
And I'm gonna say
Gaslight.
he said it wrong. You have a luminous day.
Hey, she said the thing, guys. She said the thing.
Yeah, but you keep forgetting to say it.
Oh,
No, I really am
Jesus.
not great at it.
Have a moist day.
You.
oh wow!
Hey, that is a standard Water Ganassi greeting.
Yeah,
you
what the
bitch.
hell, guys? God, moist be with you.
Have a
Either
moist
that, or
freaking
either that.
May the moist be with you, and also with you.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that just being.
Quads, we
I
gotta
want
tell
that to just be it, though.
we gotta tell Jolie about that one. She can use that
Yeah.
for issue.
Moist be with you.
All right.
Uh,
Anything else you guys are looking for?
I just want to check out that place. I guess if we're still. Oh wait, no, I need to go to the thoroughfare, don't I? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess.
I'm coming with him for funsies.
I can't remember what did the guy say his name was?
Which one?
The one we just talked to.
Yoda.
That gnome gave their name is Talise.
Okay. And what would you say his profession would be?
Merchant.
Okay.
You might specifically mention like scarf or fabric merchant
Fabrics.
for noting purposes.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need enchantment. Yeah, Carter's gonna tell us like I don't need enchantments. I don't know if I have to go there where you guys are going or not, but I'm gonna ask around
Come with
to
us for funsies.
see where this bestiary is to see if they have any feathers.
Talise didn't mention any bestiary in particular, but mostly just said
Well-
that there would probably be a bestiary somewhere in
Well,
progress.
yeah, that's okay.
All right. Tell you what.
Yeah,
If you're
I'm gonna
splitting
ask
off,
around for that.
if anything goes wrong, I'm just gonna shoot fireworks straight up into the sky, and then come running.
Oh God.
And I'm gonna ask you to do the same thing for us, and I know you can't do that, so don't
Well,
get in
I'm
trouble.
not gonna see them because I'm going to the bar.
Well, yeah, I figured that.
What bar are you going to, Bree?
All of them?
Whichever one is.
You're just going to like the closest one?
Yeah, well, as long as it's not too seedy. A little
Yeah.
bit seedy.
No, there's some okay ones around the area. So Bree's just gonna step into a bar and be like, "See you guys later, probably, maybe, bye."
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
It's fine. Lay on hands, cures.
The other three of you now know that you're going somewhere, but you don't know where they are.
Shit.
I actually look at Norin when he said, you can't do fireworks. And I'm like, well, no, I can't, but I can do this. And he raises his hand, snaps his fingers, but then it creates like a firework just went off. Like the sound. Just like
How did you do that?
minor illusion.
Sam is asking.
I have minor illusion as a cantrip.
Oh, that works. Yeah, that'll do it.
I also have darkness, dark vision, pass without
Mhm.
trace, and silence.
Yay.
Because Way of the Shadow.
Ooh. How delightful.
I mean, I probably scared the shit out of people in the market area, but you know.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah. You see a few people
People
jump
just
near
walking
you.
around and they just. So, like, I'm like, before I go into the main proper area, I'm just gonna ask like other like merchants and stuff. Is there a bestiary to buy feathers or something like that?
You eventually find out that there is in fact a bestiary. Nothing by the docks. All the bestiary, the bestiary that you are getting pointed to is located in an area of town you know, Galitaia, that is known as proper.
Okay.
And that area of town they direct you is westwards past the Grand Thoroughfare, which is another area of town. And it is the bestiary that they name is just simply called Garels.
Type that. Okay.
That's an interesting naming convention.
I'm gonna head that way then.
Okay. Zarn and Norin, you sort of walking around and trying to figure things out, are also heading in the same general direction towards the Grand Thoroughfare, if you'd like to travel together.
By the
We'll do
way,
that
are
with
we
the
at like
awkward thing where we
full?
both just go like, "Oh, hey, oh, guys, I'll see you later." Oh, I guess we're going the same way.
Are we like full health and all that stuff?
Yeah, you guys have long rested. You're all full health and shit.
Nice.
That's what I want. Also, something I have not been paying attention to, and I most definitely should have. I don't know what my arrow count is.
Oh, yeah, you should have been paying attention to that.
Way to
I
go,
don't
John!
think you. I don't
I'm
think
gonna
you
say
did
I'm
any
down
arrows
to,
in the
like-
last fight.
I'm gonna say I'm down to 10.
How
10
many
out
did you
of
start
20.
with?
I'm gonna say 10 out of
20?
20.
Yeah, that's probably reasonable.
Okay. That's something else I gotta do. Is I gotta get more arrows.
Yep. Buy some arrows. Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'll come with.
Would that be in the merchant area or would that be in proper?
You did actually see in this area here in the quays there were a couple of armors and weaponry areas.
Right. So before I go to proper, I'm going
You just want
to
to buy some arrows?
go in. I also maybe see if they've got any special arrows.
You don't see any special. Make an investigation check for me.
Oh boy, first roll of the night for me. Metal, I know you're watching. If I get a 1, I'm blaming you.
Get a
Definitely
one.
a
Get a one. Get a one.
Get a one. Get a one.
One.
Close. It's a double 1.
Hey!
I got an 11.
It's an 11.
The Galitaia will wheat
So
now,
it's
buddy.
a total of 13.
Yeah, you don't find any shops that seem to be selling any magical arrows or anything of that nature. Instead, so you pick up.
I'm
you
gonna
just
say I
want,
pick up.
it's 1 gold piece for 20.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up 40. So 2 gold.
Okay, 2 gold. Cool. You
And then I'll
yourself
make sure
40 more
to
arrows.
I'm gonna when I meet up with Norin, I'm gonna take 30, put them in the bag of holding.
Mhm.
So then I'll have 20 on me.
Coolio.
That's a sound choice. I will add that to the bag.
Okay. So add 30 to the bag.
Already
So-
ready.
Hello.
Yeah.
You guys continue making your way westward. Bree,
Yes.
in a bar which you've walked in, that you see is just simply called the Turtle Shell.
That's
Um,
all good name.
Hey,
It's
turtle shell.
pretty standard. Some sailors in there. A couple people sort of like singing shanties by the bar, clearly just drunk off their asses. The rest of the bar just sort of existing. It's fairly crowded, but not like utterly packed in here. Barkeep's doing their best to do what they can. What are you planning on doing in said bar?
Drinking strong drink.
All right, drinking strong drink it is. Okay. Are you trying to accomplish anything, or are you just getting wasted?
She's sort of sad because she's a little bit worried about her dad's ship because everywhere she's asked, nobody's seen it. So she's just kind of drowning her sorrows.
All right, fair enough. You sit down at the bar, and barkeep, who is actually a tiefling individual, female, comes up and takes your money for some liquor, and you start drinking.
I will.
Cool. Going back to the rest of you then, unless you have anything specific you want to do, Bree.
No, it's good.
Do some gambling?
Cool.
No.
So the rest of
Hey,
you.
it goes well every other time. So the rest of you begin to make your way westward through the quays. Doesn't take too long. A few blocks in, the streets still remarkably clean as you begin moving through this city, and the buildings begin to get nicer and less stone and wood in the forefront, and you begin to see fine metals, lots of gold and brass inlays, and sort of marble buildings and granite stones, and you see even the paving stones beneath your feet are cut in close matching shapes rather than sort of haphazard blocks. This is a fine area of town, with people dressed finely around you, works of art and sculpture. Why did that get so small? What the fuck?
I'm going to zoom in on
works
it.
of hold on. I'm just gonna make it bigger.
Gnomish country. It's fine.
Oh God!
Ooh, that's
I
right.
just said I was gonna make it bigger.
Sorry, I panicked.
That is
Don't panic. It's gonna be fine.
really. Oh, good lord.
Stop!
It's big.
It's so big.
Oh, it's awesome.
Anyway,
Ooh, man, Quad, you're gonna
That's
love the.
That is a very big Fabergé egg.
I'm
yeah,
assuming
they're
it's
sort
a
of,
robot.
Got some big balls here.
there are sculptures and works of art and brass fixtures everywhere. Brass lampposts, people walking around in finery in styles that you haven't seen before. People of all races and genders and colors, walking in pairs and by themselves and in groups, of very cosmopolitan, diverse. You see, you in particular notice, sort of across the street from you, a pair of tieflings walking arm in arm. Another place across a little ways away from you is a gnome reaching up to hold the hand romantically with that of a somewhat short elven individual. You've never really been in any place quite like this before.
Yo, I'm just throwing it out there. I fucking love this place. Like, just as a team, can we take a minute to appreciate the fact that like we're at a place where there's just like people around who are happy. Some giant fucking egg thing. Like, this is a nice place. We should stay here
I mean,
for a while.
I can't stay here that long, but I mean,
Where would you like to go?
Okay, you do that.
Are you still
Bye.
trying to find a bestiary? I'm following him.
yeah, I need to find the
What you doing?
bestiary.
I'm still looking for the enchanter place.
Hello?
Enchantment place.
Quads,
Did I
can you
lose you
hear
guys?
us? Can you hear
Hello?
me?
Quads.
Shit.
Quads.
Oh,
No.
we lost
Hello?
It's-
Hello?
the fuck?
Oh, now it's him. Mike, you're not
Got
alone.
it from Mike.
Damn it!
I would
The
blame
virus.
roll 20, but this is not a roll 20 issue.
Hi?
No, this is
Hello?
definitely not.
Hi,
Hello?
can you hear us now?
We can hear you.
Elliot.
It's so frustrating. Why can't I hear you?
God,
She was on the other foot now.
dicks and
Why can't I
stuff.
hear you?
Dicks and stuff.
You're such a.
Here, let me. Hold on.
Quads can't hear us. Quick, roll something stupid.
Oh man, I've done this in ages. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Quads isn't here.
Smoke bomb.
Shit, we were all supposed to roll performance check. Quads isn't here. Roll
Hello?
performance.
Yes.
Wow, I am
Hello?
not rolling well today. Quad.
Noted.
Christ.
Fucking
Why? Okay, this is just weird.
We can hear you.
Come back.
Just-
Back.
Technical difficulties.
Hello, hello?
Hello, hello.
It's just not picking anything up. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna restart some shit. I'll
Guys,
be right
do me a
back. I
favor,
don't know
get-
what's going on.
Can you hear yourselves
bad.
right now?
Yes. Why? Yes. Why? Oh, now I can.
Okay.
Oh, now I can. Echo.
Now you can
Echo,
hear.
ah!
Echo. Yep. Okay.
Now batting.
I thought
New
so.
York Yankees. Mickey Morandini.
I had to
Oh,
do
good day, eh? Welcome to the Great White North. I'm Bob, and this is my brother Doug.
Man, now you guys.
Ding, 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 ding.
Today we're
You have a pretty face.
I'll take off, you hoser.
I was going to say you haven't said hoser yet.
I was waiting for it.
Hoosier?
No,
Hoser.
you hoser.
Hoosier, like Indiana.
No, hoser.
That's what I thought of.
Fucking Americans.
That's wow.
I have heard hoser before.
Good.
I have
Why
heard
don't you
that
head
before.
back to Tim Hortons, all right?
I think it's just because of where I live.
Okay, first the fuck off. If there was a Tim Hortons here, I would definitely be there.
Oh, there's
I
three
really
here.
want coffee, and I really want a donut.
Hello?
And I haven't had
Okay,
either.
hello.
Quads, can you
Okay,
hear me
good.
now?
I can hear you.
Okay,
guys.
good.
Hey.
Yay!
You just missed
Yay.
fighting words from Mike, so we might have to delay this a bit while I go and punch him in the
All you
face.
Darksiders, I want to see those Venapanics.
Ugh.
Here, let me put the music back on.
Guys, all is
Back
well.
on. Sure, totally.
Are you
I mean, the
Tiny
bar's
Tim now?
level, but-
No, it's
Hashtag everything is
All is well. Oh, wait, no, that's
It's 9 o'clock and all is well.
everything is
Anyway.
fine.
So, anyway, the three of you make your way into this delightful thoroughfare. What would you like to do?
buy some shit.
I am
Okay.
following Zarn. And also leaving Carter with the Sea Hydra eyes and Sea Hydra scales.
Can I just
Just like
take the
in a
bag of
bag.
holding with me?
No,
Why?
because it's mine. I have a
I'm
slightly
not gonna
different
steal
bag.
anything out of it. I just don't
I-
want to carry the stuff in my hands.
Yeah, I think I left something.
Look, last time I let somebody else carry this. No, you specifically don't get to touch it.
What? I left something in there. Can I just grab it real quick?
I will fucking
Like-
fight you. No.
I'm gonna carry it to the bestiary, and then when we meet up, you get it back.
Look, I'm just saying. Last time I let somebody carry it, the goblin carried it 2 years.
What do you think I'm gonna do with it?
I don't know. Give it to another goblin.
No, I've never
Fine.
met a goblin in my life.
Well, we are gonna change that eventually.
Probably, but for now I haven't. So therefore, let me use the bag.
All right, fine. I'm gonna reach in and take out the a bottle of the King's Baroque and also the Zarn's headscarf and just like tuck it into my bag.
Okay.
I'm also gonna take out one of the. After that, I take out one of the. You know, we still have and just give it to them. Look,
Take out
man,
what?
you look like you're hungry. Right here, eat this pound of bacon out of the bag of holding.
Oh,
Cheer you up.
God.
Oh God.
Oh,
Why
the
don't you
bacon and
fucking have
eggs!
it?
I forgot about that.
No.
That,
there's
that
just
bacon
We rebought bacon.
is... When did you rebuy the bacon? Oh, you got...
right
right, you got
before
the
we
salted
left.
meat. No, it was not bacon. It was salted pork.
No,
and that
there's
is
also
still
2
good.
pounds of bacon.
Oh, that's less good.
That's a little less.
That's
good.
like green now.
It's hard to match as you.
I'm blue. How dare you?
I'm slightly colorblind. I'm sorry.
Well,
Also,
make it all about you. All right.
can I ask? I'm gonna ask this before I do anything with it. Number one, ancient dragon rib. Do I sell that to a bestiary?
I feel like
two-
we've got that for a reason.
Two, this is a question for quads.
Yeah.
If you're
what
asking what,
type
I
of-
think it is
What
long
type of
since screwed up.
condition is the whole rhino hide in?
Ew.
That thing is that thing is like 6 months old by now.
Okay, leave it in the bag. We're gonna clear this out next time we're out at sea.
Okay.
That's the
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
That's the right way to handle that.
Okay.
Oh wait, can I actually?
Yeah.
So-
can I get that dragon rib? Because I think that's mine, and I was gonna sell that.
An entire drag. Where are you going to put an entire dragon here?
I'll carry it.
We
Well,
put it in the bag
Car-
for a reason. Do
Car-
you want to just
Carter
keep
speaks
going
up
to
and-
sell shit?
Did you want me to sell it and I'll give you the money?
Well, yeah, but I might try to sell that instead of money. Like I might try to like trade, if I can.
Oh, well,
No
come
one
with
is gonna
me,
tr-
sell it, get the money, and then use the money. Or let me sell it because the
Alright,
thing.
If we're
It's
going
a
to sell
dragon.
stuff,
I
I'm coming.
don't know where you got it, but if it's a dragon rib, it's gonna be like twice the size of me.
But what I'm saying is,
To
like,
be honest, don't even worry about it.
maybe instead of using money, the person I'm trying to trade for will take that in exchange, like the whole full rib.
At an enchantment
Yeah,
place?
dragons are magical shit.
Yeah, but the rib?
Yeah, that's where all the magic is, and the flavor. That's
I,
what.
It's a well-known fact. All the dragons magic.
I haven't fought
Yeah.
a dragon
All
before.
the
The closest I've fought is the Hydra, but I
You know
don't
what?
think...
No, let's go. Let's see how this goes.
I mean, guys, everyone knows the
I
rib
am
is where
now
all the
incredibly
magic and
curious.
flavor is.
It's certainly
You know
all the
what,
magical flavors in pork.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm
That's
with
true.
him now. I want to see how this goes. I'm gonna support this.
I mean, you could always throw it in a really big pot and make some dragon broth with it.
this thing.
I don't know if you want to
this
do
thing
that
was, like,
from a green
real
dragon.
old.
This is like a
Yeah, I
poor
know.
choice.
Also, this wasn't the green dragon. This was the ancient dragon skeleton.
Oh, right.
Oh, the
That's
one that was
what
already
that's from.
dead.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
even more
yeah.
magical.
And
it's fucking huge.
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
big? How big is it?
The
It's
rib.
like the
Shit,
fucking.
that's got to be at
If you
least
would've
10
pulled out,
feet tall.
It's like 20 feet long.
All right.
Yeah.
Like it curves in like a 90-degree arc, but like from end to end, if you were like put a tape measure on it, it's like 20 feet.
Okay, so
Like this was a challenge for us to get into the bag in the first.
well,
Yeah,
then,
like
let me.
Be
you
like-
had to like
you gotta
hold the
Mary
rib and like
Poppins that
slowly
shit.
like drag the bag over it.
You got to Mary Poppins that shit.
So
You
could
know,
I
just like,
could I drag this bone through the streets until I get to the enchanter?
Why don't we just no? Hold on. Before we do that, why don't we either? Number one, why don't we just like take the bag with us and bring Carter, and then just go to his place after? Or we're in a giant city. There is definitely some street children that we can pay to carry this.
really?
It's supporting the local economy.
Am I holding the bag yet?
No, I have not let go yet.
I'm gonna try. I want to try and quickly snag the bag from his hand.
Motherfuck. You know what? Fine. Just fucking take it, and then come find us, because I'm not letting him walk around with that fucking thing all day. And I'm gonna help him carry the dragon rib until we find the enchanter's place.
You're gonna take the dragon rib out right now.
So
I'm just gonna support.
I'm gonna simplify some things for you guys. If you guys are gonna try to go sell or trade this dragon rib somewhere, can you please just stay together and do your errands as a group?
Fine.
Fine. That's actually probably fine because I kind of want to find out what I can do to see
For the sake of my sanity,
I don't even have to do that much. I just want like feather.
Too fucking
Oh
late,
my
man.
god! I take the owlbear feather out of my hair. Here, take this.
But no. Hey.
God.
No.
It's got to be bigger than that.
Oh my
No.
god, mine's not big enough. That's not what your mom said. Nailed it.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna pull out the mage hand again and facepalm with it a second time. Like, not even just hands down and just
I want to.
face washing
I
myself.
wanna move. I want to move in the blink of an eye. Put my hand right on his chest like that. and do the 1-inch punch right on his chest.
Go ahead.
Who is he?
I'm.
Just
Zarn.
a light tap.
Sure. Dink right to his breastplate.
Well, you know what move I'm talking about, right?
I know what the 1-inch punch is. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do.
I understand what you're attempting to do. Roll a strength check for me, I guess.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, beat my awesome armor
I get
class.
a solid +1, but you know. It's a 4 total.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Did you not want it?
No, he rolled a 3.
I rolled
That
a 3.
makes like a cute dinging noise.
He like broke his fingernail.
I want to do the same thing back to him.
Street brawl, street
Sure.
brawl.
Bonk. Roll a strength check for me. Zarn puts his fist like an inch away from your chest and goes, poof, and you get like knocked over.
Like that? Is that what you're trying to do?
I don't even know anymore.
Oh, we're turning into such asses. Also, did you get my
do you mean turning?
Did you get my secret message?
I rolled
quads?
I rolled a 22
I did.
to do one of the kick ups. Like put the hands
Oh
behind
yeah,
the
you
back
do it,
then-
and it's cool.
Can I do it?
You knock him down, and he sort of kick up, lands on his feet. Yeah, roll sleight of hand for me.
Damn it! Son of a bitch!
Oh, no.
Norin, as you're watching Carter do his kip up, Zarn try to like reach into your bag, and you're just like, what? No.
I'm gonna go buy like 7 of them, and I'm not gonna tell you how many.
No, it just you dropped something, so I was putting it back in your bag. I was just
My ass.
what? I was just trying to help.
Do not make me store that headscarf in my loincloth.
God.
I will store it down the front of my armor. Don't even try.
As you guys
like-
start like collecting yourselves again and looking around, you do notice that there's a few people sort of looking at you guys oddly as they walk past, as the three of you making this sort of strangely pseudo-violent commotion in the streets.
Sorry. New in town.
Can we just get this over with, please?
Yeah. We've been distracted.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. What do you? Hey, person staring at me. What's closer? Is the bestiary or the enchanter's place closer to here?
I'm not from here,
Yeah,
That's cool. Neither are we.
neither are we.
but you
It's
guys
been that
do
kind
know,
of day.
you guys do know that the enchanter is in this area of town in the Grand Thoroughfare, whereas the bestiary is going to be in Proper, which is further west.
Okay, let's go find that fucking. Let's go find this fucking.
Yeah.
Before we get murdered in the street because we're fucking assholes. Let's go figure this out.
Yay! To the enchanter! And I run off.
To the enchanter!
Oh my god, is his name Tim?
No.
Oh.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I'm afraid.
Well, let's not go there. It's a silly place.
It's a
Yeah,
silly
let's go.
Okay. So you guys sort of wonder about looking for an enchanter, and eventually you do find one in this area of town. It's sort of across the way from sort of a fine sculpture of a sort of female gnome holding what appears to be a quarterstaff, sort of standing in like a proud, maybe regal pose. You're not really sure. And you make your way to this shop, which you can clearly see sort of in some of the windows with this like gilded gold frame around the edge. You can see some clearly magical objects inside, some wands, some weapons that appear to be finely crafted and probably magical. And as you enter the shop, there is an individual with sort of dark black long hair over a, a dark-skinned, sort of a ruddy brown face with a pointed nose, and she speaks from behind the counter. Ah, welcome, welcome to the Serpent's Tail. How can I help
Hi.
you?
Hello. Quick question.
Yes.
I'm not entirely sure how much this would cost. And Zarm pulls out his one of his dagger, and he says, "If I wanted to enchant this dagger, that after I threw it, it came back, how much would that cost?"
Ooh, that kind of enchantment can be quite pricey, and it would take some time as well with that sort of spell. That would probably run you somewhere in the range of 7,000 gold in 30 days.
Okay, I figured it'd be something like that.
That's a lot of money.
Yes. Okay. I put the dagger back and pull out the trident. Other question. My
Yes.
weapon here.
Oh, yes.
Now, this already has an enchantment on it. Is it possible?
I can't enchant something else. It will be bad.
Okay. I put that back.
How bad?
Depends, but not good.
Okay. I pull the dagger back out. Would
Yes?
there be any way that I could enchant this so that I could store a spell inside of it?
There are artifacts that allow you to store spells inside of them. I could conceivably do it with a dagger. Let me think as Quads looks for a page. Hold on.
So 100,000 gold.
How much?
Or like 7 platinum.
I think that's what this thing is called. Hold on.
Or 30...
Platinum's
it
only
cost
10 gold.
3 electrum.
1 million silver.
That's like what, 12 gold?
It's about 5 electrum.
Totally.
5 electrum. The idea that the enchanter only runs on electrum.
If you wanted me to enchant an already existing object with that would probably cost you something around for a spell. I'm going to say that's about 16,000 gold and 3 months.
Huh.
I mean, that seems like a steal.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure that one's iron, actually.
I mean, it's a great...
I mean, fair enough. Yeah, you got me there.
Sounds like a great deal. What do you have in like the 300 gold range?
In terms of enchanting or just existing items?
Existing items.
In terms of existing items in the 300 gold range, let me see. Let me see indeed. I believe most of what you'll be getting there are consumable items. Nothing that will be permanent.
Get a healing
Potions and the like. Single-use magical artifacts. Basic spell scrolls, perhaps.
Ooh.
What I have for you, I do have a couple of these potions of water breathing, though I don't imagine they'll be terribly useful for you in particular.
No.
I do have one spell scroll. Let me see what spell it is. Give me a moment. I need to open it up. I don't remember. I've made too many of these lately. Just entirely too many. As she sort of opens up the scroll, looking at it. This is actually a scroll of Phantom Steed. A scroll of Phantom Steed.
Ooh.
Phantom.
Steed.
And that one would
Scrolls.
cost you
Yes.
200 gold. Now, in order to use it, you have to be capable of casting spells of this power. Otherwise, it may not work. Just fair warning.
How powerful is it?
This is a level 3 spell scroll.
Definitely
Oh,
not
cool.
looking in local
Now, and this is like a one-use thing. Like once you use it, you can never use it again.
Yes, once it's used, the spell will the scroll itself will disintegrate into nothingness and will never be used again. And that's success or failure, keep in mind.
Okay.
How long does the steed stay?
1
I believe
10 seconds.
One
just
action.
as if you
1
had
hour.
cast it, just as if you had cast it as normal. This phantom steed
Hour.
would be present for 1 hour. Yes.
Okay.
Dang.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. One last question for you. Your items all seem fantastic. But would it be possible to learn a different spell to continually use, or is it only ever spells, so like with scrolls?
I'm sorry. Can you explain what you're asking for one more time?
So
I'm not quite
I'm
certain.
confused. I know nothing about magic.
So, I know of some people in my order of Pamplos who they have a certain ability that they can do, and I'm wondering if it's possible to learn that ability by yourself, or if you have.
That depends on what it is.
I'm trying to think of how to explain this.
Regardless, I don't know if I'm the person to help you. You may want to speak to another another priest in of your religion, perhaps.
Okay, all right, then I'll do that then.
That may be more beneficial than me.
Yes.
In this case,
In that
I'm
case, I
afraid.
will not waste any more of your time. I appreciate all that you have done. Unfortunately, I will not be purchasing anything today, but my associates
fine.
here might be. Gentlemen,
And lady. Oh no, that's right, Breeze.
Yeah, she's
Yeah, but
definitely
not
not here. I actually am loosely interested in things. What do you have by way of, let's say, cloaks or boots?
Clothing items. As it
Yeah,
were.
clothing items.
Not a terrible amount, but we have some. Give me a moment.
I am also interested in rings,
Rings, yes.
just in general.
Let me think. Let me see what we have.
I actually am getting set next, yeah.
I'm afraid no capes today. As far as rings go, we do have. We do have this ring of. Let's see, what is it called? Actually, we have one of those rings of spell storing, similar to what you wanted to do with the dagger, but I imagine that's out of your price range.
How much?
There is also
Just purely curiosity. How much is the? Cost range?
24,000.
All right, all right.
Maybe I can
Next
ask
time.
Garrick for money.
Maybe we just steal from Garrett for money.
that's what we should have done before we left.
Oh, that's a good point. We should have robbed him.
To be fair,
Anyway,
they're just
sorry.
to be fair, they're
Yes?
just kind of starting to get money back in.
So besides the ringing spell storing, go ahead. You said other things.
Yes, we also have a. Let's see here. We do have a basic ring of protection, which would be 4,000. There is a. Let's see. Yeah, we have a ring of swimming, which is also 4,000. That's it in the rings, I'm afraid.
All right. What do you have? Sorry, I kind of forgot. What was it by way of clothing?
Not much actually. No, we've just sold our last cloak, I'm afraid.
Fair
We
enough.
don't
fair
keep much in the way of clothing here.
enough. No magic hats.
It doesn't seem so.
Okay.
My apologies.
Oh no, it's quite fine. I'm mostly just window shopping. I have a possibly strange question for you.
Mhm.
I don't even know how to approach this subject. If a person was attempting to sell an entire ancient dragon's rib, would that be, number one, be a thing you'd be interested in, and two, where would one sell such a thing?
The rib of an ancient dragon.
Yes, it's quite large.
Quite magical.
I'd imagine so.
Yeah, it's where all the magic's stored.
And flavor.
No, that's not true, I'm
Yes,
afraid.
it is.
I fucking told you.
Yes, it is. She's lying. She doesn't know anything.
Now,
I
bones
trust.
of a dragon can be ground and used in some spellcasting, so it's not completely without magical value.
Boom.
Though you might actually have more luck with it as a display piece in terms of pure monetary value.
Oh, I forgot about the rich asshole market.
Let's sell it to Garrick at a really
Yes.
high
That's a good
price.
point.
We
I
are
was just gonna
distinctly.
say
You are at the moment standing in the Grand Thoroughfare, a rich asshole market if there has ever been one.
Fantastic.
Who wants a dragon rib?
For fuck's sake.
I wouldn't recommend that
I'm
course of
kidding. I'm
action.
kidding. I'm kidding.
This is gonna end up with us getting shivved in back outs. Like, several times. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't have the money to buy anything.
Yeah, the only thing I have worthy of trading, at least, is I have Ankeg Chitin. I have
Chitin.
whatever,
That one go.
and I have a heavy crossbow, and I have my Hydra blood, but that's about it.
I've got eyes and teeth, but I'm gonna sell those in bestiary. We also have your split mail in the bag.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can't wear it yet. Still need to.
Yeah. Oh, I guess that's right. Yeah, you bought it to use
I
it.
gotta
Can't use it.
beef up a bit.
Gotcha. Hey, other question.
Yes.
So first off, thank you for all the help so far. It's actually been quite nice. This whole town has just been so much more pleasant than the last time we went to. But if you were actually, I have two questions for you. Number one, would you be at all interested in a set of horseshoes of the Zephyr?
Yes, potentially, actually, I would.
Ooh,
Haven't had one of those in quite a while.
well, boy, do I have something.
Boy, do I have
Nice to
that.
see them.
Take those out and put them on the counter.
Ah. She, you see her, sort of, as you lay the four of them out on the counter, she inspects them visually for a while, and then you see her mutter under her breath a little bit and wow with her fingers, and her eyes sort of glow, sort of a bluish gray briefly, and then she blinks after a couple of seconds. Ah, they're a real thing. I can offer you 1,000 gold for these.
Ooh. Hey guys, what do you guys think?
I think she was
Do you guys
selling
think that's a
stuff
good
for
deal?
$1 million.
I mean, what? I've never heard of him before, and this guy knows his stuff.
Yeah. They're they let you ride a horse on water and some stuff, if I remember right. But we don't really.
I mean,
have
it's
that
1,000
many
gold we didn't have
horses.
beforehand.
Yeah, they
Basically,
could be
they
like
told you
1,000.
that
Yeah, why not?
when you shoe a horse with them, that horse can basically levitate like a few inches off the ground, allowing it to ride over water and dangerous or difficult terrain.
Yeah, we don't even have a horse.
Actually,
That's true.
We have horse. I have a horse.
I mean,
Excuse me, but I don't ride that horse, so I think that's I think I can do
could I
that.
put them on my shoes?
I don't think you want to shoe yourself with horseshoes. I feel like that
I
would
don't
hurt.
think you do.
Like, I'm willing to let you try, but I think that would hurt. No, she's selling them at like standard. Actually, would you?
Will only take no less than 5,000 gold.
I was gonna say.
No.
So you said 1,000 gold for the ring of protection?
The ring of protection, I believe, was 4,000. Yes, 4,000.
Right.
Sorry,
I mean, just
the horseshoes are rare, but just not that pricey, I'm afraid.
Yeah, fair enough.
just
Would you actually wait? Do you have any potions?
Yes, I do have some potions. Basic healing potions. Primarily, also the potions of water breathing I previously mentioned.
Yes, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not entirely interested in those. That's going underwater is more his thing.
Yeah, it is.
Too
It would
dark.
be.
Too dark under there. I am interested in some healing potions though. Would you do for the horseshoes? Would you like? Actually, what healing potions do you have first? Let's just go with that.
I tell you what, I will trade you 2 potions of superior healing in exchange for the horseshoes.
Oh, fuck. No, those were those that were only worth like 400 last time. Would you do 1 superior healing and 600 gold?
Yes, I would.
Wait, you agreed too quickly to that. Fuck. Trying to remember how much that was. You know what?
Just do it.
Yeah,
That's from
okay,
that's from both Carter and me.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that.
Very good.
We'd be here all day for you bargaining.
And she collects the
created
horseshoes, brings out 600 gold in a small satchel, and
Oh,
as
you
well
don't
as
do
a
that.
single
Just dump it
potion
straight into
of
the bag.
of
Alright,
superior
I'll
healing.
add the.
I'm already on the.
I got it.
I'm already on there.
Yeah, so am I.
Well, haha! Click save changes first. Suck it,
Actually, I did.
motherfucker.
Anything else for the 3 of you?
I did. I'm good.
I'm good.
The Serpent's Tail is always open for business. Come back soon.
Sounds good. Actually, wait. Before we leave, can you potentially give us better directions towards what was the name of the bestiary? Gorel.
Gorels.
Hey,
Growls,
alright.
yeah.
Could you give us some directions towards that before we
Yes.
go get lost in the city again?
Yes, I certainly can. I don't frequent there, but I've picked up some supplies there previously.
How long is
That
stock
would be improper, I'm afraid, in the district just to the west of this. Not quite as nice, but definitely, I think you'll find things more your speed there in terms of being at home.
I am.
I'm not
You know
sure
what?
if
You're
to be
probably
offended or
right,
not.
but
you
I don't know
have
if I should
enough
be offended.
gold to fit in here, I'm afraid.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not wrong.
Yeah, I'm just totally fine with it. Yeah,
But in
sure.
any case, yes. And she gives you directions
Did
to.
did she give a name, by the way?
She did not.
Okay, never mind. I'm for note's sake. I'm not Carter. Like, is not that interested in a name, but I just want to know if she gave one.
Put her down as Abyss's shopkeeper.
Can you type it out, please?
ABASSIS.
ABASSIS, yes.
Hey, got that.
Maybe that was way too quick.
A-Bass is.
MISISSIPPI.
Yeah, that.
A-Bass is shop.
M-I, crooked letter, I, humpback. That's what I was told in 3rd grade.
Crooked letter.
Yep.
Cool. So, presumably you guys make your way westwards to Proper?
Yeah.
Excellent. Not that one.
Also, we need to erase horseshoes from the side of the bag.
I already did.
Oh, did you?
Yep.
Huh.
I'm keeping track of this shit, man.
As you guys begin to walk west, you find...
Fuck, turn my Hydra eyes green.
I did.
Damn it.
I've been farting around.
So you guys find, as you continue walking to the west, as you continue going a few blocks, the sheer fanciness of the buildings decreases, and as does the clear upscaleness of the dress. The statues become less frequent, and the buildings become shorter, perhaps a little bit less in the way of ostentatiousness in terms of decor. But you do see, as you continue to move west, there is a bit of a change in the mood of the place, and it feels more natural. This feels like a city, not a showpiece. There are people moving about doing their business. spending time with families, running errands, running businesses, hawking wares from various shops, similar to what you saw in the quays, though not so much clothing, not so much sort of equipment for travelers, more standard things, groceries and the like, basic necessities. As well as you begin to notice some of the buildings in this area, you see small puffs of steam coming out of strange brass fixtures on on a few of the buildings as you walk down, which confuses you somewhat.
It's all steampunky and stuff.
And as you guys continue walking,
Sweet.
you make your way eventually to Gorell's Bestiary, which is a strange building. It's sort of got an almost like half spherical dome of glass and iron bars as an entrance that leads into a larger building behind it. And as you walk into this spherical entranceway, you see several pelts and mounted heads and various tokens and trophies, including what you recognize to be the stuffed owlbear figure, what you're pretty sure, Norin, is a cloak identical to one that you're currently wearing. Well, not identical, but of the same magics, made of parrots and feathers, mounted near the entrance. And as you walk in, you see more and more things of this nature, various creatures, mundane and magical, turned into items or decoration or clothing, all sorts of things. And in the very center of the space is a circular desk. And at the center of the circular desk, you see a very tall, very broad, green-skinned individual with sort of shaggy blonde hair, as the orcish man in the middle turns and faces you. Hello. Welcome to Gorell.
Hi.
I really just wanted to have Carter walked in and go, "Look, Taro Gar."
You're thinking of the
It's a
What
while
can
ago.
I do for you?
I have a number of questions for you.
Can I get
Number
mine out of the
one.
way quick?
Yeah, sorry. Let him go
Okay.
first because I have some shit.
So, it was interesting getting here. You have feathers. Like,
I do.
maybe
What
like,
kind of feathers do you want?
maybe like 2-ish? Foot long,
I'll have-
probably.
He sort of gestures at a sort of section that is just a variety of sort of like coats and capes and stuff made from various feathers. I have more feathers than I can count. What specific kind of feathers are you looking for?
Kind of loose-ish plumage, nothing too stiff. Kind of loose that, it's like if you hold it, you could kind of...
A
It would kind
flexible,
of-
a flexible
Yeah.
feather.
Yeah.
Right. Let me think. Best option for you. How large are you looking for?
About a foot long. Plumage maybe come out a couple inches.
Right, a foot, a couple inches of plumage. Do you care about colour at all?
If they don't come in the color I'd want, which I don't think they would, maybe easily dyeable.
Oh, dyeable. Oh, dyeable feathers of that sort is going to be tough. You need a white one for it to take.
Yeah.
Not a lot of white feathers like that. What colour are you looking for?
Blue? Maybe a dark blue?
Blue. Dark blue. I might have something for you. Give me a moment. You want 2 of them, you said?
I really need one, but I think buying 2 might be better. I've got a project that if I screw up, it might help to have a backup.
give me just a moment, just a second. And he sort of makes his way out from like a gate in sort of the back end of the circular desk, and goes over to that sort of area where you saw all the feathered coats, and sort of pulls out a trunk, sort of from behind, and flips it open, where he starts rummaging very gingerly. You see he's moving these things with great care. And after a couple of minutes, he comes back with a pair of large, deep blue feathers. Now, these are very rare. Pricey for feathers, I'll admit, but worth it. The feathers
May I?
of a rock.
Oh, may I like hold one?
Yes. If you take it,
Oh, I'm not
will
running.
snap
Trust
your
me.
neck.
I know. Yeah. It's the size of your biceps. I'm
I like
not
that
even
guy.
gonna try anything. Trust me.
I
And
really
he
like that guy.
very gingerly hands you a feather. Be careful.
I
You
take
may
it and I.
easily damage if you're not careful with it.
If I damage, I break. Yeah, I've been there.
Exactly.
I take it and I just kind of like I hold it in my hand and I just like let the hand go and I just kind of bring my hand up and down just to see like the flexibility of it.
It's fairly flexible. This is the type of feather that will bend but not break.
Okay. After like conducting my
You
thing,
have to really try to like
Oh,
snap
yeah.
this thing.
you just have to
Yeah.
take it just like this and then it would break.
Yeah.
I check it and then I put it on the table just to really indicate I'm not running with this thing.
Uh-huh.
And then yeah, perfect for charms.
Exactly.
These 2 feathers,
Yes.
each one is 10 gold pieces. So 20 for a
pricey.
pair.
More pricey than I thought it would, but not.
Like I said,
That is.
feathers from a demon.
Oh
Rare.
yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one to haggle, so 20 it is.
It's appreciated. Hagglers drive me crazy.
Yeah. Sorry, that's mean. That's not Carter. That's me.
Yeah, I know. I know. He
I am
takes
making
20
a note.
gold and produces.
I actually give
a-
him 25.
Thank you. That's very much appreciated, and it will be remembered in future dealings.
I give him 2 electric.
What did
You
you
do not
even
have
get
any
that?
fucking electrum in Galitaia, you motherfucker.
I'll find it.
It's rocks. He gives him 2
Oh.
rocks and says,
I'm waiting for it
"Here's
to
some
just end up in
electricity."
the
That's true, bro. Anyway, and he takes outside of this bag of what appears to be sort of a fine tanned hide of some sort that you're not really familiar with. It looks very soft, and he places the feathers gingerly inside of it, and then ties the draw
I take it and
and hands it to you.
I take it and
Right,
I step back.
right. Anything I can do in the very nice Periton cloak
We have.
can do for you.
Okay, I'm gonna just level with you on this. We have. Okay, I'm gonna just. And in doing so, recently, and in doing so, got shipwrecked and then unshipwrecked, sea hydra, and surprisingly long wreck. It was a whole surprisingly long travel. I've got a number of
Excuse me.
things that I would like to sell.
All right, I'm willing
Also,
to
music-
buy.
music-
So
Music's a bit loud too, Quads.
yeah, it just got.
I will
super
turn it
loud.
down.
Thank you.
That's really weird.
Yeah, I don't know why it got loud. Actually, throwing me off. So first off, we got. I'm just
Did
gonna
I get better?
take some stuff out. Yeah, it's actually great.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start piling stuff on the table. Like, so have sea hydra teeth and 2 eyes, and I also have. This is in a bag, but an entire ancient dragon rib. If you know somebody who's in the market.
You've got a whole rib of an ancient dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach into the bag and just like pull up It's kind of looks like this, but really
Huh.
big. And frankly, I don't know.
Hold
Put
on.
here. Put it
Do
back in the
you
bag.
know what dragon it's from?
Yes, actually. Give me a second to look in my notes. Riddix.
A Widdix.
Yeah, I also have 2 tailbones from him.
The dragon of Dwax from 100 years ago.
Yeah, we got into a bit of a scrap with a dragon named Tyr who was attempting to resurrect Riddix. And then when the cavern started to collapse, the only things we were able to pull out was, well, like half of Galbatyr's body, which we harvested, and then some just loose.
I would be willing to take that whip off of your hands. I think I have. Well, I don't know if there'd be a buyer, but they might be interested in seeing it at least. Hmm. And what were the other things you had? 36 sea hydra teeth and 2 sea hydra eyes.
30 teeth, 2 eyes, and
30
also
teeth.
there's 10 square feet of Hydra hide in here. But I'm more
Ah.
curious in what you can make with those.
What I can make with the hide and what now?
Yeah, I'm actually just interested to see what you can do with 10 square feet of hide.
10
You
square
clearly,
feet of hide.
looking at these amazing clothes, you clearly have a like impeccable
Let
taste.
me think.
Yeah.
Well, what could I do with 10 feet of sea hydra hide? I'll see what I can do with it. You want me to make you something, and you can come back in a couple of days, and I'll present it to you.
That would actually be ideal.
That sounds alright. I will expect to. Well, tell you what, I will call the thief payment for my labor.
I am okay with that.
Excellent. Oh, that
Just
means
have
I
you
still
harvest
owe
it.
you for the eyes.
Yep.
And the dragon web if you're still interested in parting ways with it.
I am. Zarn, what do you think? Are we interested in
Yeah, it's
parting
fine with
ways
me.
with this giant rib? Okay.
Can I see it?
How much space do we have?
Carter
This is a
takes
large building. Like,
Carter
you can
takes
definitely fit it out.
I think the best way to do it would be to open the
I'm
bag.
gonna
This is
take the
Carter saying
bag.
this too. Take the bag, open it, kind of reach in to grab the top of it, start to pull it out, and then just like let the shop owner pull it out because I mean those biceps. I mean he's not gonna have any trouble pulling it out.
Yeah, I think that's actually pretty reasonable. So I'm gonna take the
No
bag
problem.
and just like step backwards for 30 feet while he pulls on it.
He reaches
like-
in dragon rib, which is both hands, and begins to pull out this ancient dragon rib, which is
So happy we stole
curved
this.
enormous. It's like 20
Yeah.
feet long.
So
And like
I'm so
sort of
happy we stole
curved.
this. So fucking happy we
Impressive.
took this. Yeah, it was a
Web of
weird
wigs
day
and
for
stuff.
all us.
Yeah, I imagine so. My lucky day, though.
Well, like this, I'm fine with selling. Are you able to do anything with 2 tailbones from Riddix?
You have more bones from Widdix.
Yeah, I have 2 what I believe to be tailbones. They're smaller and kind of meshed together. They look like they show some cartilage between them.
Can
I
I
want to keep
see
these ones
them?
from. Yeah, so I'm gonna take those out. Those I think I can just lift because they
Yeah,
were from the
they're
end
still
of the tail.
large. They're like forearm sized. Interesting. Not quite as impressive as this one, but still potentially useful in some sort of art piece, or I could sell it to an enchanter maybe. Tell you what, for the lot, including my work in designing you something with the sea hydra hide, which I will have done in 3 days' time, I will give you 475 gold pieces.
Carter, what do you think on this? You're new here.
Don't look at me.
Well, that's.
I only just recently found out you had.
Oh yeah, remind me to show you what's in this bag eventually, because there's some weird shit in here.
I can imagine.
Would you do an even 500?
Hmm.
Then I'll give you a bottle of King's Maroki.
You got a bottle of King's Maroki?
I do.
I mean, we had like 5 or 6 at a time.
Shut up.
I said at a time.
You throw in the bottle, yeah, we'll make it 500. That
Sounds
sounds
good.
delightful.
I
It's
am
been a
fine with
busy
that.
few. It's been a busy week.
Sounds delightful. This is, yes, absolutely. Let's do it. 3 days' time, I will see you here.
I will be back at that point.
Delightful. My husband is going to be thrilled about this.
Oh,
He's
what's
a
his name?
big fan of Wicca.
But
I'm
I-
sorry.
I look forward to
bamboo
meeting him.
myself.
I just can't help saying a hat. I
am
can't
not
help
making
but
that joke.
see like an orc dressed as Elmer Fudd.
I keep
With all the
thinking of the
Ws,
guy
yeah.
from
Rude.
Princess Bride. Mowage.
Yeah, that's what I was
Mowage.
thinking.
Mowage brings
Mowage.
us together.
Mowage.
Have a
Anyway.
cool day.
So you guys go ahead and make the trade. Go ahead and take all that stuff out of the bag in exchange for
Already done.
500 gold pieces. Cool.
Already done.
And the promise of some sort of something made for you from Sea Hydrohide from Garel.
Gorels. Yeah, I've got it written down.
Excellent.
So if they forget, I have it written down.
Delightful. Can I do anything else for you, gentlemen?
I don't believe so.
Excellent. Have a wonderful remainder of your evening.
You as
And
well.
I will see you in 3 days' time, sir. Now, what is your name? If
My
you
name
don't
is
mind me
Norin.
asking.
Norin.
Norin. Very good, Nolan. I
It
will
is a-
see you soon.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Darrell.
Same to you, sir.
Carter walks out and gives him a
I fucking
Snap
love
it.
this town.
snap.
Can we
and a
stay
finger
here
gun.
forever? All right, that's after I've walked out the door.
I mean, I can't. I've kind of got a family in Ravenhold, and I
Oh,
feel like
yeah.
Garrick's gonna kick my ass if I don't come back.
Mr. Wife and Child over here.
I don't have a child.
So at this point,
That
as
you
guys-
know of.
Not yet, anyway.
So at this point, as you guys walk out of the shop, it is the sun is beginning to set and dusk is sort of cresting. We'll pause you guys for a second. Bree, you've been drinking for a solid 2 or 3 hours now.
Yes,
How you
I
doing?
have.
She is
Wow.
shit-faced.
She's getting there for sure. She's telling anybody who will listen about all the people who've left her, her mom and her dad, and Ron to ground the entire crew of the Corabelle, and Indy and Garrick, who she should have known better because he's a noble, and Alana and Fluffernutter and Gax, and oh, it's just terrible, terrible, terrible. And now
There's-
she's got some horrible disease from a demon, and she's gonna die, and she's just blah 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 blah. blah.
But you
There is a gentleman who you think might be half dwarven. You're not quite sure. You're not all there. Who's sort of sitting next to you, and he is just as fast as you are, and he is hanging on every word, and it's just like, I'm so sorry, and I wish I could do something for you.
Oh, it's terrible. And I can kiss people and make them sick.
Well, don't do that to me, please.
I'm a giant mess.
Okay. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna make it through it. It's gonna be okay.
My things blow up around me. It's terrible. People die, they leave. Now I'm gonna die.
Go see. Maybe go. I wish I could help more.
I know, it's terrible.
This is amazing.
My life's so
This is the
pitiful.
best day ever.
And this half dwarven individual is just extremely affected by your sad story. He's clearly a sailor, not the brightest chap, but genuinely empathetic to your plight.
Which Bree will eat up.
Yes, she absolutely will.
And the stories will get more and more and more out
Just
there.
fantastical as she goes along.
Yeah.
Yep.
She'll start telling him about Gax, the one who lived. He died, but then he lived. He's the chosen one. He's got the tattoo on his tummy. Everybody knows that that's a thing.
The rhino, that will now be called He Who Must Not Be Named.
As you start telling this story, from like just weepy and sad to just like pure wonder. Like, oh my god.
Susan, you've heard about the blue arrow?
Yes.
And then she'll do her minor illusion with the things, because that's just second nature. Sparkles.
You know the arrow? The blue arrow?
Yeah, he's a real jerk.
Really?
You know, he is. He's
I've heard
nice
he was a
at all.
mighty hero.
Well, once he put his bow down in the middle of the fight, and we nearly got killed. We had to save his ass. He takes the credit for all our hard work. He's such a jerk.
Oh my
Is he one of the ones who left you?
He is.
I think you might be better off without him.
I know, it's true. He was so mean to me.
You don't deserve that.
I know, and I got sick in his house.
Oh.
It was demon infested. Now I'm gonna die.
No.
It's all his fault.
It's gonna be okay. You're not gonna die. And things just go on like that for a really long time. Anyway, scene shift.
Best day ever.
Oh my god. I can't even be mad at that.
So the three of you stepping outside of Garel's bestiary find it coming to dusk now, and sort of in the somewhat crowded alleyways, though still streets are very clean, like extremely clean. So in this crowded alleyway, or not cluttered, excuse me, and sort of mildly claustrophobic, but not too bad. You all sort of begin walking back. I would like the three of you to make perception checks, please.
I'm kind of good at this.
These are my favorite randos.
I keep forgetting my camera's not on. Can't see my dance.
What'd you roll, Carter?
Is that the right number? I don't know if I... Next file.
Carter.
Okay, 14.
14. Okay. The three of you are sort of walking, sort of talking amongst one another, looking about at the strange surroundings. Zarn, you notice sort of down a side alley, three individuals walking, all sort of approximately gnomish sized and humanoid, but two of them walking with strange gaits, you're not sure if maybe they're injured or something along those lines, but those two are trailing slightly behind the one individual in front as they are sort of walking towards you.
I run for him.
Limping-ish, yes.
I run towards them.
Like towards them?
I'm gonna see him go and then take off after him.
Okay, you guys start running, and as you run closer, you see sort of in sort of the dusk light in the area from some lights from nearby shops and things, makes it a little difficult to make out, but you recognize this individual, just sort of a gnomish individual, male, a little bit, maybe a little past middle age, being followed by a pair of what appear to be gnomish zombies.
I have a fucking undead radar.
You're a cleric.
As you
did
guys
that
sort of
happen?
start running up, this individual sort of just still walking, sort of sees you and immediately stops and is like,
Behind you!
Is something the matter? What? And he turns around. There's nothing back there.
The undead? No,
What?
not
Sue and
concerned
Joe?
at all. Sorry, what?
Sue and Joe.
Sue and Joe.
They're my
What?
servants.
Huh?
You're not from
You-
around here, are you?
You just
No,
casually have
is this a
zombies.
thing here?
These are
Those
my servants.
abominations are not servants.
Is this... Excuse me? These abominations
Oh
used
my
to be
God!
my grandparents.
That's worse.
What is wrong with you?
The
What?
word used
Do you
to
think
just
they're better
kind of.
just laying in the ground and
No!
paying some,
Put them
some
back in
fish
the
to their
ground.
family?
No, you cremate them.
No!
Don't put them in the ground. You cremate them and you return them to the light. They burn, they float up into the sky where they become stars.
Which is where their souls are, which is what matters. Wouldn't you want your
No!
body to be useful after you pass along?
No.
I don't
Really?
understand you.
We are the ones that aren't.
Let me
okay,
Likewise.
That makes sense.
I mean, I still like this place, but this is weird. Is this? Excuse me, sir. I just humor me. Is this like a religious thing?
No, it's a practical thing.
Just funsies?
No, practical. As in,
I don't.
makes
I don't
sense.
know what this word means. I don't
That's
know what
true.
practical is. Nor
Norton very well may not know what the word practical means.
I'm just so. Let me get this straight. Just go with me on this thought journey of mine.
At this
Don't
point,
give me attitude, mister.
at this point, Carter just slaps a hand on Noran's shoulder and says, "If you're going to talk about this, I'm going back to the inn."
What inn are you going back to?
Does
Shit, we
he
didn't
know
go to the inn.
where Bree went?
You know what tavern she stopped off in, yeah?
Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find Bree. You do whatever you're gonna do, and then I walk off to the tavern.
So-
Do you
where
have
he's at.
something to say to me or not? I'm
Yes,
on my
I
way
have
to
a-
my cousins.
On your way to where?
My
Cousins?
cousins.
He's not undead too, right?
He
Fuck.
seems to be
Does
telling the
everyone
truth.
have zombies here?
He seems very put out by your insistence that this is immoral or disgusting. Everyone know, but I wouldn't call it uncommon
I
either.
would.
That's fine. You call it what you want. Me and my servants are going to continue walking. Thank you very much.
Wait, but before you
And-
go, is this? Do you pay a priest for this?
Ask someone who you haven't already insulted, please. Have
I
a
didn't
fine
insult you.
evening.
Have a luminous night. Turn away in a huff.
What the fuck?
You know the worst part about this? This is gonna make it a real bitch to find a necromancer here.
I run back and I grab the guy by his collar and said, "Did you do this yourself or did someone else do it?"
Sorry,
Excuse me. I did this myself. Thank
Not
you
yet.
very much.
Are there any
Let
other
me
necromancers in the city besides
your
you?
name's not Solaris.
Do not
Phillips,
make
right?
me call the elite on you.
Are
I
there
will do
any
it.
other necromancers besides
Hey,
you in this city?
Yes, just like there's enchanters and transmuters and all number of magicians.
I drop him and just, oh my god, you're so
God.
weird. And I just walk away.
No one's gonna shout from over on the side. Your name's not Solaris Tillix, right?
No.
We know Tillix is a Dragonborn, BT
You do.
dubs.
Yes.
I know that. Norin will continue.
Norin
Do
should.
you know someone by that
Norin
name?
should know that. Yes.
Shit, right. Dragonborn, new in town.
He just raises
I
a
swear-
knobbly
Norin,
middle
can
finger
I hit
and
him,
keeps
please?
walking.
I like this
My
guy now.
my trident is
Rejected.
starting to crackle with electricity.
No.
Can I just please?
No. We'll go fight a Hydra and we can beat up on that.
And I walk away.
Or like an owl bear or something. Let's go see if there's like a boxing ring or
I
something.
kind of wish Zarn's still holding the trident, just and just like pounds it in the ground, and just one single lightning
I kinda
bolt
wanna do
comes
that,
down
actually.
and hits the trident.
Just god damn it! Just giant lightning bolt.
We should probably get out of this neighborhood before he gets the guard after us.
That's really fucking weird.
Just gonna
Like,
throw that out
I've never seen something like that.
Yeah,
That's true. You haven't.
I saw
Just
a
like
play
so
about it once,
so
but I mean,
openly,
that
like
was a play. I know the guy who wrote it. Yeah, like I know the guy who wrote that play. He was just a weird dude.
like have you ever seen something where it's like they're so open with it like that? That's weird.
No, this is
Is that why? Do you think
Very-
that's why Tilix?
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
we are in a different continent.
Do you think that's why Tilix came
Yeah.
here? Because he could hide out.
I get maybe that's it. I feel like that's probably a big part of it. He mostly just raised undead to kill people, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess there's nothing immoral about that guy doing that. It's still fucking weird and kind of gross, but they're not like I don't know.
Quads. In my research.
Weird.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go drink.
But in my research of
Mhm.
the grinning
Yeah.
skull, what is necromancy to the grinning
Yes.
skull? Because like
He does. The skull does not
That's what I
give a
thought,
damn
okay.
about the body.
I want to follow this guy for a bit. Norin, I'll meet you there. I'm
Please
not
don't-
going to.
Please don't
unless he
kill him.
deserves it. I'll meet you there. Everyone
He
eventually
doesn't
deserves
deserve
it. I
it.
walk away.
Please don't kill him. All right, I'm gonna walk around the corner and then I'm gonna find a quiet spot and polymorph myself into something that can follow Zarn.
Like a rat?
Probably something a little more flashy than that, but yeah, along
A
the line.
technicolor.
Give me
rat.
a
What are you
minute,
calling
I'm
An
gonna-
orange rat. There you go.
A feathered rat.
a really pretty looking cat,
All right.
like
Norin, you
like an
polymorph.
orange tabby.
Yeah, you polymorph yourself into
Like a
an
Maine
orange
Coon.
tabby.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm gonna follow him.
Zarn,
Yeah.
you're gonna try to trail this guy. Make a survival check with me. For me, excuse me.
With me.
Make a survival check.
He's walked off, and you don't
Go on
immediately
this walk
see him
with me.
anymore. With that, you can sort of like you know the direction he started going in, and you sort of make your way. I want you to roll a stealth check, please.
Oh boy, with disadvantage because armor.
No, I don't,
armor.
because I have
You should.
chainmail. So chainmail is not disadvantage. No, it's not. No.
Yeah, it
I
is.
only have.
It isn't.
No,
Yeah,
chainmail
when I
isn't. Breastplates either.
when I eventually.
I think I'm so used.
Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot.
I think I'm so used to it.
I was looking at chain shirt.
Chainmail is disadvantage on
Yeah.
stealth.
I
Looking at
knew
chain
it.
Shirt.
Ching,
Yeah.
ching, ching, ching.
My bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
all heavy armor
fuck.
gives you disadvantage
Clank,
on
clank,
stealth,
clank, clank.
unless it's magic.
Oh, whoops.
That was a sleight of hand check,
Yeah, same thing.
but I presume they're the same. Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of want him to roll a natural 20.
Yeah.
So you managed to figure out approximately the direction he's gone. As you do your best to stay silent, not succeeding terribly well. Not that you know that. Making your way through the sort of streets of this area of town, and you sort of turn a corner, and you come to find him and his two zombie companions standing right there, facing up at you.
What are you doing here?
Yes.
Are you following me?
I recommend you take your
Prejudice.
prejudice elsewhere.
You're stalking me.
I mean, meow.
The P word.
Sir, you clearly have an issue with the concept of these zombies. You're from somewhere else. I will do my best not to judge you harshly for it. What I do judge you harshly for is how you treated me about it. Now, kindly stop following me.
If I apologize, can I ask you one more question?
You're lucky I'm early. Yes.
So, I am sorry. I am sorry
But I expect
for my
the apology.
initial views. Admittedly, being a cleric of Pamplos, necromancy is not really my favorite thing in the world. My question to you is, did either of those zombies come back with help from the skull?
The skull?
Gonna take
What kind of... No! What?
Fuck!
Get out! No! Get away from me! No. Never. If I see you again, I will find the elite and I will tell them to... No. No more of you. Go away. And he immediately turns around and stomps off.
You got.
I'll be watching you.
Water tribe.
Fuck you!
I like this guy.
Fucking cat. I kicked the cat.
I can't cast spells while I'm polymorph, right?
You cannot. That is correct.
Nope.
Fuck.
You can.
I want to hellish rebuke him.
Too bad.
Oh,
That would be really funny though.
that would be so good. I'm gonna dodge him.
No, roll a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay, 1 second. Let me find the fucking cat's monster manual.
It's probably like a
That's
minus
pretty-
2 to dexterity.
Yeah, say
No,
pretty
it's
dexterous.
Plus 2 actually. Okay, so it's this plus 2. That's a 12.
Go ahead and just roll an
So-
attack, no proficiency modifiers, Arn. So just a
Alright,
d20
so-
and add your strength.
Oh.
Can I point out I also have an armor class
Ah,
of
shit.
12?
Fucking cats.
Yeah. The cat that you're attempting to kick jumps out of the way.
Alright, you know, hold on. You know, this fucking cat. Alright, you wanna do this cat?
I'm walking away. I am running away down the alley.
Yeah, the cat begins
run.
to like scurry away, clearly spooked by you.
Yeah,
Free
I'm going
stupid
towards
cat.
the tavern.
Yeah.
Alright, I head towards the tavern too.
As the three of you make your way back, sort of individually, you do all begin to notice. In addition to the people walking around, you are like just sort of in regular clothing or nice clothing as you get to the Grand Thoroughfare. You do see occasionally individuals, generally in keeping with the population of the city, mostly gnomish, but several of other races as well, in these sort of white uniforms over what appears to be leather armor with a single brass vertical stripe down the right side of the breast. That have been carrying, all of them carrying some sort of weapon for the most part, which you gather to be the city guard.
When I eventually get there, can I approach one of them?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
I wanna
approach
walk up
one
to
if
one and
you
be like,
when you
"Listen,
see one. That's fine.
I am new here in town, but I gotta know. Like, zombies just, like, walk around all the time?
This individual, a female tiefling woman, sort of light purple skin. Yes, generally speaking. They do tend to keep them out of the grand thoroughfare, as tourists don't tend to take kindly to them. But in proper, yes,
Interesting,
frequently.
okay. All right, well, no, it's just I'm
Why
actually
do you
from across the sea, and it's really was surprising.
Ah,
Yeah,
unsettled you?
startling.
that's valid. But yes, you'll see that, especially in
has
proper.
there been an increase in the number of zombies at all? Okay.
No. Not that I've seen or heard of. We don't really tend to keep
I
track
figured.
of that sort of thing, to
And
my
again,
knowledge.
I don't know if you would even know this information. Is there an area where the people who are necromancers usually stay to, or where I could try? I'm actually here looking for a friend who's actually a necromancer. I haven't seen him in a couple of years. I'm trying to find the best place to find him.
I would like you to roll a deception check for me,
Plus
please.
Yeah.
Whoops. I should look at my dice.
You have a friend here who's a necromancer, but you didn't know that.
Yeah, I've never come to
necromancy's
visit him. I
common.
haven't seen him in years. I just heard he was in this town.
But you were startled by seeing undead, despite
Yeah, but
having a friend who's a
he
necromancer.
never raised dead around me. He had to keep it hidden. I didn't know that you could just have him out in the world. That's all I'm saying. Garrick.
What's your name? Roll another deception check.
Damn it!
What's your real name? Don't lie to me.
Norin.
There's a
kidding.
cat waiting
It's
on a rooftop to fucking
Zarn.
pounce on you.
My name is Zarn.
I see. Zarn. What are you here for?
I'm
What
following
brings
up a
you to
couple
Il-Dar?
leads. I'm looking for someone. I'm just trying to find information how to find him. Yes.
And this someone is a necromancer. Do you know anything else about them and why you're looking for them?
Dragonborn. The last time we saw him, some necromantic shit went down, so to speak. Ended up with us having to save a whole city. I'm just trying to make sure that things are not going to repeat themselves here.
I'll report this information to my superiors.
Thank you.
Thank you for the tip.
I gotta learn to lie better.
You got to learn
Shit,
to
I
stop
said that out
lying
loud.
to authority, my friend.
God, where is that stupid cat?
You need to come see me. You need to come see me. I've got a +7.
Why is this cat following me?
Anyway, the three of you
Gotcha.
eventually all make your way back to the bar that Bree is presumably still at.
She is still at it.
I'm gonna wait for them to go in and then jump up on the table as a cat. And then, yeah. As soon as Zarn goes to take a swing at me, just turn back into me and just flip him off. Just like, bamf
God
back into
damn
me
it,
and just
Norin.
give him the double bird.
You know I hate cats.
Yep. So you
I
guys.
don't like
Tried
cats.
to kick me, you son of a bitch.
Since always.
Since when? I didn't. I
Terrible.
learned something
Cats are
terrible
terrible,
about
little divas. That's
Your
rude and
fucking
you
face
know
is
it.
terrible, little divas. Thank you very much.
Because they suck.
You
Rounds
tried
on
to
me.
kick a cat.
Get me one too.
I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah,
We
and
can
I
stomp
stomp
up to
up
the
next
bar
to
with
him.
him
I
and-
want to drink too, but I'm coming up here because I want one, not because you're coming up here. Okay, fine.
Go to the same place.
Good.
Fuck. Fine.
So anyway, as you two bicker, Carter's already in there at this point, presumably seated next to Bree.
And a weeping dwarvish man.
Yeah, and a weeping.
Openly just.
Yes.
He's
The
so nice.
Bree.
He's such a good listener.
Yeah, Bree and this half this individual, who the rest of you can tell appears to actually be pretty tall for a dwarf. You think he might be half human, half elf. You're not sure. Is clearly just like hanging on Bree's every word, completely enthralled by everything she has to say. Just yeah, it doesn't help that they are both totally
I feel like
fucking
Norin and
sloshed.
Zarn come back to the table like mid-argument. It's like, and then the fucking cat, and the zombies, and who the fuck is this guy?
I'm not, you know what? I'm not even asking that. I don't want to know anymore.
He's so nice.
Is he traveling
Such
with
a
us
good
too now?
listener.
Is this just a thing? Is he coming with us now?
That'd be awesome. He's great.
He's like, I can't. I leave tomorrow, but that's really nice of you.
I'm
That's
gonna
just
miss
so
him.
nice.
You're
What is
like
happening?
my best friend ever.
He reaches out and just gives you a huge like bear hug.
I promise I won't kiss you.
Thank you. Is there anything else that you guys want to do tonight before the four of you procure rooms somewhere? Question mark.
I mean, I do, but it'll be in the room.
Okay, noted. Let me check what the spell description says.
I'm pretty sure it
I don't think it-
does.
Yeah.
So I
'Cause-
know that Liam made it do the thing.
So does
um,
Snicket?
Yeah, but I don't think it says it specifically. I'm
No, I
checking.
just don't know if being drunk counts as a poison.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would consider
A
alcohol
delicious
poison.
poison.
That's doable.
Yeah.
Can I? You know what? I'm just gonna say it. I'm not gonna ruin the buzz.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. I want to go eat food, preferably the most elaborate dish they have, as is tradition.
As per tradition.
Yeah. Other than that, I'm good.
You go order food and order the most elaborate dish they have, and the bartender nods. It runs you here about 8 gold, and they actually come back with a lobster tail.
Ooh. I fucking love this city.
Sucks.
You fuck.
I jam my finger in his
Have
lobster.
some
Carter-
lobster with me.
Uh,
Enjoy it. This one's yours. Mine's so I ordered a second one because I figured this was gonna happen.
Carter's sitting at the bar. I'm guessing the other two took tables, and Carter wants nothing to do with their conversation, so he sits at the bar, like kind of next to Bree, and just has like one pint and asks the bartender, "Does Il-Dar have like any type of symbol that they're kind of known for?"
And the barkeep, who at this point, who's actually changed once since you've been here, Bree, new barkeep, is actually a human woman, a little bit just appears to be just under middle age, a little bit on the heavy side, sort of a long blonde hair tied back in one braid, and she sort of well, I think the best thing I can offer you there is probably a gear.
Yeah, we saw a lot of like metal stuff.
Yeah, that's a thing here. Metal stuff.
I don't know what to call them. I've never seen anything like that before.
This city is I'm not from here originally, and I've moved here several years ago. This city is definitely different. Magic is present, certainly, but they rely on... They call it clockwork. in a lot of ways, especially in the nicer areas. In the Grand Thoroughfare, there's a lot of it for use and for show. That's probably the best that you'll see here. The best symbol of Il-Dar.
You wouldn't
It is
happen
actually, I
to
believe, on the currency they mint here.
you wouldn't happen to have an image of one?
She actually reaches behind the bar and pulls out a gold coin. It's similar in size and shape to the other ones, but every sort of principality does mint their own.
Yeah.
And they tend to just have different symbology on them, etc. And these have embossed the shape of just like a cog.
He holds out a hand. May I look at it? I won't steal it. I just, want to.
That's
see
fine, certainly.
It. And actually, he reaches in. He's like, "Actually, I'll trade you." And he takes out just a gold piece he had, and he goes to hand it to her, and
She takes it, bites
just
it,
swap them.
and then puts it back.
Yeah. There. Just like an equal trade, gold for gold, and then he's just gonna study it.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty simple shape. I mean, John, you
I know what one looks like.
here,
But
yeah.
He
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah. Okay. The barkeep does lean to you a few minutes later, John. Are you with her with Bree there?
Yeah.
I don't think she's purchased a room yet, and I don't think she's in any shape to be leaving.
Well, yeah, we're on. I'm also with those two, and just points
What,
back.
the
with a
married
thumb.
couple?
You could call him that. Yeah,
No, we're just leaving before the table.
you could call him that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, honey, shut up. You know you.
There.
Yeah, we're all
Quite
gonna
prepared.
need rooms.
How many?
4.
4. All right. 4 rooms it is. Trouble in Paradise. Right.
Yeah.
You fucking
It's
dumbass.
like he's basically like a little flick of just Sacred Flame right in his face.
All right. Yeah, 4 rooms will be fine. And tell you what, for tonight, on the house, she's spent a lot here.
How
Yeah.
much have I spent?
She looks like it.
Bree, you spent probably almost 50 gold.
Okay, I'll take it.
Because you've been drinking a lot, and you've been buying alcohol for this
Oh,
guy
that's
next
fine.
to you, and like, yeah.
We should probably make sure that guy has a room.
Does the other guy have a room too?
Yeah, I think he's staying with a couple of shipmates, and I think they've already gone to. They're out elsewhere, I think.
Okay. I didn't want to leave him here to fall in the bar.
No, don't. No. He's fine, and we'll take care of him.
He's so awesome.
She turns and just gives you a smile, Bree. And she hands you 4 keys. They'll be upstairs. The 4 at the end of the hallway, on your left hand side.
Okay. Thank you. And how much would the pint be?
Oh, for a pint of what you had, that'll be 5 silver.
He puts the gold out.
Thank you. It's much appreciated. Is there anything else that you guys want to do specifically before you all make your way to bed eventually?
I send messages
Before I go to bed?
Sonnet.
No.
That's about
Well,
it.
not downstairs anyway.
Okay. Sonnet responds happily and in kind. She
Yeah,
seems to
right
be doing well.
Yeah, I remind her like Fluffernutter has to
Ask
have
about
4 carrots a
Fluffernutter.
day. Okay, make sure he's eating.
Yes, Zon, don't worry. I'm giving him his carrots.
Tell him that Daddy loves him. I love you too.
I will.
I was
And I
getting
love
to it. I
you
love you
too,
too.
Zon.
I look over at Carter. Women, right? As I know, that's what might be a conversation in my head, just out of nowhere. Women.
Carter just kind of shrugged. Okay.
Zarn is all fluffernutter on.
Oh my god, can I sending Fluffernutter?
Let me read the spell. Hold on.
Just squeakity
Daddy
squeaking
loves
back.
you. You're so cute.
Oh my god. Zarn is
Squeak,
cronk.
Squeakity, squeak.
Yep.
Oh god.
It does
Squeaks.
just say to a
Oh,
creature
I
with
saw-
which you are familiar.
Squeaking. Oh
Squeak,
my god.
squeak,
And
squeaker,
the spell
squeak,
enables
squeaking.
creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of your
I
message.
send a message to Fluffernutter, and I say, Daddy loves you very much, and Daddy misses you. Oh, sorry.
Say that again.
Cut
Yeah, I
out.
said, Daddy loves
You
you
cut
very
off
much,
the
and
second
Daddy
daddy.
misses you. Yes.
Presumably that was Daddy misses you. Okay. You get back, not words, but just sort of this, feeling of, sort of glowing, radiant happiness and
Yes.
excitement and hopping.
I can feel him hopping.
That's awesome.
Man, Sonic's gonna be pissed at you.
Yeah,
You got him all
Sonic's
wired
gonna
up
be so pissed. Oh.
Actually, where they are, it's,
Oh, okay.
like
yeah, so we're fine.
morning.
We're good. Riled
Time
up for
zones.
bed. Mom never likes that.
After
You don't know the half of it.
After I finish my pint, I put down the mug and look at Bree and goes, "You gonna hang out here all night, or you want help getting to your room, or what?"
It's Betty
Shut it.
time, I think.
Carter and
Time to
Bree
go to bed.
sitting in a tree. KISSISSIPPI.
You finish that thing, I'll kick you in the knee.
That actually rhymed.
Yeah,
you're
I
alright.
know.
You're. I am so impressed.
He's a
with
poet. Didn't even know it.
you. Yeah.
Hey.
I like to rhyme at certain times.
Hey. So Carter and Bree make their way upstairs. Carter sort of supporting Bree's
Assistant
stumbling,
Bree.
drunken mess of weight as they make their way up the stairs slowly.
I just
leaving,
make sure she gets into her room and then go to.
Yep, leaving the half dwarven individual snoring on the bar for the time being.
And then I have a plan of something to do.
Okay.
But let them finish with it.
Yeah. Norn and Zorn, you guys doing anything?
I just want to poke my head into Zarn's room. Hey, you talked to
They're
Sonic?
good.
I slept in our room.
Yeah, I said
Yay.
hello to both of them. They both miss me very much. I miss them.
Aw,
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Hey, hey, Norn. Have a luminous night.
Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too. And I'm not gonna do the other thing I was gonna do.
What the hell? What were you gonna do?
Don't even worry about it.
Son of a bitch!
Saving that one for later.
God damn it!
I'm just gonna go to bed.
Now I have to be nice to you all the time.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yes.
forget this in like 20 minutes. Come on. Not the being nice part. I'm just gonna forget that.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Carter, what were you gonna do?
The two things I want to do is one, work on another square of the quilt making it, since he's gonna have a lot left over, the crimson color, and
Mhm.
like kind of like put a gear in the middle, like a grayish gear or something like that in the middle.
Okay.
The other thing I'm gonna whisper to you, because I just
Yeah,
don't
go
want
for
to
it.
be surprised with the rest.
Okay. Okay. While he's doing that, anybody else want to do anything in their rooms before they head to sleep and we cut the session?
Nope.
No, I'm actually good. I'm gonna write a nice letter home explaining to them, but just a regular plain old letter. One for mom and
Okay.
one for dad.
I'll get a
Alright.
picture.
Yeah, that's fine, John. Yeah, you sit down and you write a couple
It's a
letters.
very pleasant letter.
All right.
No.
Darn, you
I
said
mean,
you weren't doing anything?
No, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Bree, you?
She's sleeping.
Yeah. She hit the mattress. and
Face
is all-
down.
She is.
Yeah. I got you.
So close.
Like this guy over here.
Just yeah, pretty much.
That's me.
Somebody's pretty good at stick figures. I'm impressed.
That's me.
Hey, that's me. All right. Cool. If you guys don't have anything else to do this evening, then we'll go ahead and
All
cut the
right.
session
Cool
there.
beans.
Yeah.
All right.
Thanks,
Thanks for
everybody.
listening, everybody. I
Thanks
hope
for
you all
hanging
enjoyed
out,
it.
guys.
Hope you
Will
all
be
are.
less technical difficulties.
thanks
And maybe
yeah,
more
we'll see you all on Monday.
Yay.
Probably.
Yeah.
Possibly. No promises.
Bye.